Neanderson, we will not ever call these segments Pillow Talk. Get over it. It's not happening. Never gonna happen. This is not Pillow Talk. You can call it Coffee Talk. I know as I'm saying it, I realize that I've just doomed this to always be called Pillow Talk. You think I'd figure that out by now. Anyway, guys, welcome to Thursday here on Geek and Sundry. We have all sorts of fun stuff planned today. Ivan and Becca are here with Bayli and Ben. With Bayli and Ben, and they're going to be playing some awesome Dread, which I'm really curious because I've never actually seen this game played, and he set up a Jenga tower on the table, and he told me a little bit how it works, and I'm really excited to see Becca knock over that Jenga tower over and over and over again with her.
She only knock it over once, and then she's out.
And then she's out, so if she knocks it over once, she's dead.
And she's out. You want to hop in instead?
No, I do not. I have a lot to do today. So guys, the gifts that came in today did not have a note on who sent them. And since there was no note on who sent them, I'm not going to say who it was. They did send a message saying they were coming in, but since it wasn't in the package, I don't want to announce that. But basically, I want to say a big thank you to the chat room because of you, we get to do the Horror Clicks game that we wanted to do this Friday, tomorrow, which is Alien versus motherfucking Predator. And I am so excited about this game tomorrow. So we've got the Queen, okay? We've got the aliens, we've got the Predators, and we also have Cthulhu. And it's going to be Alien versus Predator versus Cthulhu for our end of the month Horror Clicks kind of last final hoorah. It'll be Overlord versus the rest of the teams. I will be Cthulhu, fittingly. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're all coming in costume tomorrow. It's going to be really, really cool. Let's see, what else do we have tomorrow? We have a Halloween party after Hero Clicks tomorrow night. We're going to be playing Nightmare on VHS. We're hunting down a VHS player. It's going to be a lot of fun. Felicia and Ryan said they were too good to show up. Make sure you tell them I said that. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Then we're going to play some Rock Band tomorrow night in costume. It's going to be really great.
Real quick, I just wanted to say a thank you because we got these in the mail today from Aqua Snakes on Twitter. Yeah, seriously. Like,
why are you sending alcohol to my hosts?
So
stop this.
Thank you. We will maybe doing some best game in all Mother Russia, not really, during Dread today. It depends on how it goes. If they all die quickly, we'll maybe restart and just play some game. So
please stop sending my host alcohol. They are paid employees that have a job to do, you bastards. You have no idea how difficult you make things for me. Okay, guys. Really quickly, I just want to say I understand that a lot of you guys still have a lot of questions about our announcement yesterday. Matt is going to follow that up a little bit today before Critical Role. I understand. We really don't want to dive into specifics, guys, out of respect for Critical Role, out of respect for Orion. We really don't want to do that, and I hope you guys understand that. For any of the people spreading rumors about Geek and Sundry or myself not being emotionally affected by it because it's just business to us, that's kind of ignorant and hurtful to us. Orion's a friend. This is not something anyone wanted. It's not easy for anybody, so please respect that and be as kind as you can today. And we ask that during Game the Game, we focus on the game at hand and we have fun during their show. And Matt will try to answer some questions when he gets on tonight and try to clear some things up because we don't want you guys to be upset. We don't want to be upset. It's just not the way we like to do things here. We're a show about, or a network about positivity and having a good time and bringing you guys good entertainment. And we don't want anything to get in the way of that. So to end this on a good note, today is Ryan Green's birthday. Yay! And Geek and Sundry would like to present Ryan with a couple presents from us here at Geek and Sundry. So Claudia's going to join us really quick. Ryan, come on out here and open your presents. You get to open presents today, man.
You always open everyone else's presents.
I pre-opened them. I'm like, here's this thing that you like.
We have to make sure there's no guns in boxes. He pre-opens everything.
Yeah, it's true. I was not expecting this at all. Hi, Claudia.
Hi. In my classic way, I don't wrap gifts because I'm terrible. So Zach,
have a seat, Claudia. Have a seat.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly like
have a sit.
camera left.
Okay, so instead I'm just gonna hand them to you, and then you just get to pretend. Yeah, you don't know what it is.
Happy birthday, Ryan.
So little birdie told me you like magic. I only know
Which
you like
little
D&D.
Which just pretty much everything that Wizards puts out. No, this is the dual deck anthology. It's every dual deck that Magic has put out thus far. I think up until the Eldrazi stuff that has recently come out, because this was printed before that came out.
Yeah.
So that's a very generous, expensive gift. That's outstanding. No, thank you. That's amazing.
Well, and thank you to our friends at Magic as well. And there's more, but this one I guess you can slightly unwrap.
I think I know what this is, and that scares me. Which one? Yeah, here it is.
It's snakes in a peanut can.
You put this box in another box.
Now smash it with a hammer.
She really just wanted to give you the poster tube.
Yep.
It's a nice sound.
So what this is these are uncut Magic cards.
Oh, take it all the way out.
That's
Show them,
You
damn
gotta
it.
show them.
all right. They're uncut Magic cards, and it's one or two. It's one sheet. Okay.
It's foils.
And they're foils of.
They're really,
cool.
They look amazing framed. Like
I'm going to frame
they're
this.
so cool. I
This
figured
is
it'd look
so
really
cool.
with all your art pieces that you have. So
Yeah.
And
This is going somewhere. This is amazing.
Is that like a full poster size too?
Yeah. This
I think
rolls
it's
out
bigger
quite a
than
bit.
poster. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That
huge.
look like
Sheet
uncut.
of uncut Magic cards.
yeah.
Damn.
By that way, the little birdie was Zach, and thank you for reminding me and getting things over. Happy
Oh
birthday.
my gosh! Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, dude. I'm not gonna hug you.
This works.
Shake your hand. Ryan works really hard for us guys, and as the man behind the scenes that's not in front of the camera almost ever, you don't get a lot of the thanks and appreciation that the rest of us do, but I want you guys to know that a lot of what you appreciate on this channel would not be possible without his help. Every package that gets sent to you guys, every prize, all that stuff is done by him, and he works really hard on that stuff. So please, tomorrow is going to be Ryan Green Appreciation Day, and let him know on Twitter how much you guys appreciate him helping us out on the channel, and happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
Now get off!
Yeah, right? Now get back behind the camera! It worked.
Sequence start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Hello!
Mazel tov!
Mazel tov, yes.
Greetings.
Hello and hi. We're back on another glorious week of Game
Game
the
the
Game.
Game.
I am your weird yet eccentric and lovable host.
Weird yet eccentric.
Yeah.
Love it.
See, that's what makes me weird and eccentric, is I put
Self-proclaimed.
weird and eccentric together. You know what? Better yet, I'm going to describe my
Tell him your
co-host,
name.
my interesting and talented and insightful co-host, Miss Becca
Buka
Scott.
Skooka
Buka Skooka Scott.
Spook.
Now you introduce me, Becca.
This is Mr. Ivan Van Sideburns Norman. I guess they're mutton chops.
And we have two wonderful guests with us today. I have Benjamin Dunn,
Hello.
who I have done things in the past with. We've also played role-playing games.
Yes.
If you saw this little thing called Saving Throw, in which we taught you how to play Pathfinder, you can see him and I doofing around and about on the webs.
Benjamin Dunn.
Benjamin Dunn. Benjamin Dunn.
We
I
wrote
paid
that
them
for you.
$5. I went to
Each.
Fiverr.com and they wrote that for me.
That's why it wasn't that great.
Nope.
And of course, Bayli.
Bailey Anderson.
I'm Bailey.
This is Bayli. She occasionally hops on the Geek and Sundry username and talks to you.
Or I just run up here and talk to you.
Anna came. She's in the office. She's dressed like Wednesday Addams today. Let's
You
acknowledge
are.
that.
Yeah.
You know,
Purposefully, because
Yes,
Halloween.
just because
purposefully.
Halloween.
Yep.
It makes sense now.
Yes.
And she's amazing. And we're playing Dread today. So I get to have the opportunity. Dread. And
Spoopy.
spoop.
Oh, I hate that word. I'm letting you know that.
And just, you're not a big fan of the spoops.
No.
I get it. So, Dread is a very unique. If you haven't heard of it, go feel free to watch it on Tabletop. It was on that season, that being the third.
And just so happened to be the one you were on.
Yeah, so I get to be on the other side of the tower today, where I get to tell these guys a story, and they get to pull from the tower, and I don't have to worry about my face being ripped off by a creature.
Can I just say I'm very excited about a version of Jenga that doesn't suck?
Obviously, you've never played Drunk Jenga.
No.
I've definitely played. What other ways
I
are there
guess-
to play
Sober
Jenga?
Jenga.
So,
Oh!
and for people
No,
who
I
are
haven't
interested
played
in
that.
whether or not I'm going to shave, I will shave, but after Halloween's over, because I want to get this werewolf thing for a potential costume that I'm playing with. So I'm letting it out.
Potential.
Potential.
You have 2 days.
You know.
I mean, you could be like the characters in Trick or Treat and buy your costume day of, which is the craziest part of that movie that I just could not
Also,
believe.
So unrealistic.
I want to say, my girlfriend and I actually watched that movie yesterday, and the one
So did we.
She paused it at that scene, and she's like, "Hold on a second. They just went and chose costumes off the rack, and they went in with their hair done perfectly for those costumes." I call BS. I was like, if that's your big thing, hun, we might not need to watch the rest of the movie.
Yeah. Because
Great movie though.
great
It
movie.
is.
Made by
It's
Legendary. So wonderfully horrifying. And just watch
funny.
Erica scream. It's really fun.
So, guys, what do you think? Oh, we also, we said this earlier when we were bringing in, but a special thank you to Aqua Snakes for providing the
Game.
the social lubrication for today's Dread game. Not even just that, but freaking.
Did you
Jesus.
mix the two?
Oh yeah, you did.
Have you tasted it?
Have you tasted
I haven't yet.
it? It will come.
It's a big first step for me to drink at 4 p.m.
So because you guys are always asking about game, when we feel there is a good moment to play game in the middle of our Dread game, we will play game. And game is best game, not really. So, I'm surprised, by the way, I used game as a throwaway one time, just mentioning it, because game's kind of just one of those things where you either know game or you don't. And it used to just be a convention thing where we go and play game at conventions while hanging out, and now you all are game crazy, and I think it's wonderful. So.
Everyone knows game because it's best game in all Mother Russia.
Not really. Prometheus Theus, you cannot buy game. Game is
Not for sale!
It is not a capitalist item in which you consume and then regurgitate back into market. It is something that is bestowed upon you. It is given. It is something that is for everyone. You can go play game right now. There is nothing stopping you from playing game. In fact, I shall play game right now. Look,
Oh,
it is
dear.
open to
11.
people. 11.
What is 11?
11. 11 is the amount of loves that I have for my guests and the game that I'm going to be playing today.
11 loves.
Dread. 11 loves.
11 loves.
11 loves. Yeah. Game is
Do
best
not
game.
dying in the cold.
Dear God. That was my first mouthful of that poison.
It's a little thick today. Yeah, there you go. Get it up. There you go. So guys, do you want to tell us a little bit about the characters that you generated today? Dread is based on a very simple system, by the way. There's no stats. There is no character sheet. The character sheet is a
I feel
questionnaire.
naked without stats,
It's
by the
weird.
way.
So all you do in Dread
No,
in
there's
order
no
to
dice.
determine if you succeed or fail in an action is you pull from the Tower of Dread.
But you get dice.
I get dice for game.
Game.
For game.
Game.
That's only for game.
Okay.
So if you succeed in action, then you do it by pulling a block from the tower. If you knock the tower over, you're considered out of the game, whether your character goes mentally crazy or they die in some horrible fashion or whatever it may be. Hey, Lucas, would you mind either turning the music down or putting something a little more spoopy on?
Or more Russian.
Or a little more
You should take
Russian?
a drink every time someone says spoopy on this.
I probably won't have that much
That sounds great.
true.
within the next 20
Can you
minutes.
pass me that little brown bag? Because
I-
there's a pen in it and I want it.
Are you going to feel more comfortable with a pen,
I feel
Becca?
better with a pen.
You gonna write some backstory down?
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw pictures.
She's already
Pictures of
disengaged,
backstory.
guys. So
I only write in pictograms. I don't know if you know that about me.
that's
Also
fair.
true of my character.
That is perfectly fine. So, guys, would you like to, Ben? Why don't you start with you? Do you want to tell me about your character?
You mean the character that I wrote down a questionnaire, writing it out is me, Ben Dunn? Did
you write it down
realize
as you?
halfway through? Oh wait, this should be for a character.
Yeah, I also
so did you
did that same thing.
So
Change it.
so the family members that I'm holding a grudge against, I had to change that one real fast.
I was gonna say, am I reading a glorious factoid about your life here, now, Ben?
Maybe a few of them that I forgot to delete.
Ooh!
But just guess which
My
ones.
mother cheated on me cheated on my father and blamed him for it.
That's not true.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say what that was a question to.
I
but-
don't. Oh, God.
But why don't you tell me more about Jerry Masterson?
Jerry Masterson. Well, Jerry Masterson was the big goofball of the group, but then he went off and got himself an education in the art of law.
Yeah.
And he hasn't really been around because he's been a corporate lawyering it up.
Corporate lawyering it up. So he's
So-
doing mergers and shit like
Doing
that?
mergers, acquisitions,
Okay.
Basic pirate shit.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's-
But when he got the phone call saying the group was getting back together to go on a camping trip, couldn't pass it up.
Great. Sounds great. So,
And
and just to be
to the
fair,
camera as much as I am.
with everybody,
Yes.
what they're doing is they are spending a camping trip together. They're old friends who used to go camping a lot together, but has recently parted ways, and now they are coming back for another trip.
We parted ways
Parted
long
ways.
ago.
And not only that, but one of their old friends is bringing their 9-year-old son Alejandro with them. So. And the three old friends of the group have decided to take it upon themselves to show Alejandro a good time the way they used to.
Shakira wrote her song about this kid.
Yeah, little known fact. Listen to the Becca. So
Alejandro! Something like that.
But don't listen to those lyrics too closely if it's about a child.
How about you, Bayli? Would you like to tell us? Are you Hubert?
No.
No, you're Samantha.
Yes.
Yes. Of course.
So, yes, because also you can shorten it to Sam,
Sam.
and I appreciate that.
All right, we'll keep it at Sam.
Drink it, Sam.
Drink and Sam. Would you like to bestow that a roll of game?
There is a
I have-
terrifying killer character.
Other than the one round we just played, have never played game before.
The game is most advanced, but quite simple. Roll dice. Make rules.
6 is
6.
4.
6 is, it can be anything. Let it be what is your heart desires. What is 6?
6 is for the hours that I will spend tonight on my Halloween costume.
Last minute Halloween costumes. And that is game. Now drink until continued glory. That is
Oh
rules
yeah, it
of
is
game.
Lady Gaga. Not Shakira.
I was waiting for that to be
That's why we need you,
corrected.
chat.
So great. So what about Sam?
So Sam has been off working as many adults do.
I guess.
Yes, but has been so focused in her work and has gotten very stressed out. So she's very excited for this camping trip as a chance to unwind with good friends, and interested to spend some time with Alejandro, someone that's younger.
Cool.
I mean, when you're working, you don't necessarily see small people every day as children.
No. They don't tend to come around the office that much.
Not frequently, no.
No.
So it's a good chance to just kick back and relax.
Great. That's wonderful. And what does Samantha do?
Samantha is in marketing, and they just recently had a large project come through.
Okay.
Which it recently ended, which allowed her the chance to go camping. But it was many late nights at the office trying to make sure everything gets through on time,
Right.
and especially with time changes and.
Right.
Orders
So is she
like that.
farther away?
Yeah, she is farther away than the other people, but
Great.
she's coming back for the weekend.
For the weekend. Great. All right,
Written
Hubert.
Some really boring characters.
Yeah,
This is fine.
just
I'm okay.
like real life.
All right.
My name is Hubert Cumberdale. I deliver the mail. I go to Jerry's house every day, but he's at work when I deliver his mail. I miss my friend Jerry. Samantha lives so far away.
Do you like to touch the rusty spoons?
I like to touch the rusty spoons. My favorite memory of us when we were in high school is when we would collect newts together. We collected so many newts and counted them. I'm glad to go camping with my friends. We're going to stargaze.
All right. I'm just gonna drink to this.
Oh, my chest hurts.
So that mic's not live.
The mic's not live.
Okay.
Okay, Becca. Well, you
Broke the chat too, by the way.
welcome, Hubert.
It burns when I drink the liquid in this cup.
And welcome to our lovely little dread game. So you guys start out in the middle of the night, driving up to your cabin up in Big Bear.
No one would let me drive.
I wonder why. Hubert, why won't they let you drive?
Well, I have poor eyesight, but I don't want glasses. So
It's very bad.
Classic Hubert.
I said Jerry could drive.
Thank you, Hubert, for letting me drive.
So Alejandro's in the back seat. He's a vivacious, very active, energetic little boy. You thought that maybe he was going to be taking a nap on the drive up, but that...
Alejandro, I forgot you were in the back seat with me.
Guys, when are we going to be there? I can't wait to find El Chupacabra.
Oh, I've met Chupacabra before.
What was he like? Tell me. Oh, I want to know.
He had long, pointed teeth and claws.
Sam, did you think it was smart of us to leave Hubert in the back with Alejandro?
Hubert,
I'd teach him about the world.
did you know that I'm a world famous Chupacabra hunter?
Oh,
Probably.
no.
I am going to find him tonight, and I'm going to break him, and I'm going to ride him, because I am the Chupacabra.
He might like that. He's a vampire. A vampire goat creature.
Well, he's also my friend, so when are we going to be there? I'm so excited. I don't know why he suddenly got a little Spanish.
Well, he's Alejandro.
Alejandro.
You speak like such a gentleman for a small boy.
Oh, he's a 9-year-old, so...
You're only 9 years old.
You know what? Little boys love to ride goat creatures. That's usually how it
Like,
is.
I think they the chupacabra generally sucks the blood out of goats.
Right.
Yeah.
He does.
No.
Yeah. So.
But he's also a goat?
No, Hubert.
No.
No.
You're confusing things again.
Yeah.
But he has long teeth and claws.
I agree. Yes.
Okay.
So you guys pull up to the cabin, and it's late at night. You guys are just checking in. The keys
It's
were
so
left.
dark outside.
That's what happens when the sun goes down, Hubert.
I know.
Why did we
I'm
come
not
again with-
stupid. You're my friend, Jerry.
I'm your friend.
You're my
You.
one of my favorite two friends.
Yeah. That's. Sam.
Man, there's stars here. We don't get that back home.
Yeah.
Yes. This was my grandmother's cabin.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Hubert,
It is.
this was your grandmother's cabin. You've borrowed it from her for the weekend. She's lovingly decided
No,
to rent it out to you.
She's dead.
Hubert, when did your grandma die?
Many years ago.
I'm
in
so-
this very cabin.
Oh God.
I'm sorry for your loss.
What was that? What was that, Sam?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
That's all right. It was long ago. Let's go in the cabin.
I don't know if I want to go in the
Do you know
cabin.
where the lights are?
It's
in
a
this
very
cabin?
nice cabin.
It's got electrical.
Okay,
So,
that's fine.
You know,
Cool.
it's not like an old decrepit 1800s cabin. So.
No, I've updated the electricity myself.
Oh, that's very. It's,
I didn't know that you were an electrician. I hear that it's much more profitable than being a mail person, though.
When you deliver the mail, you learn many things.
Oh.
Such as.
Where you have free time to read informational pamphlets.
Cubes are. Have
Some
you?
of them.
Cubes.
Cubes. Have you been
Yes, I
opening
love
other
this
people's
nickname.
mail again?
That's a felony.
As a corporate lawyer, I know about felonies.
Let's look at this cabin.
Oh, so you guys walk inside, and it's cold. It is the winter, and but the place is meticulous. It's beautiful, and it's like rustic log cabin style format. And Alejandro bursts right in. He's like, "Hey!" And he starts running around.
Alejandro's excited.
And he starts like hopping on the bed and jumping up and down on it. He's like, guys, let's go outside. I want to find Chupacabra.
Maybe in the morning, Allie. It is pretty late, so your mom did tell us specifically you have a bedtime.
Sharks, guys.
I promised your mother that I would teach you interesting things.
Oh God.
Yeah? Well,
Yes, I think Chupacabra's most active in the night.
yeah, that's what I hear too. Oh, that's such a great idea. Hubert, can we go outside and find Chupacabra?
Only if Jerry and Sam will come too.
I mean, we really should go with them if they're gonna go.
But it's pretty late.
It is late. Hey, Hubes, is there any beer in this
Be
fridge?
buzzkills.
You go in and investigate. It is
Only cream liqueurs of every kind.
there is only cream liqueurs of every kind and one beer.
I'm completely fine with these cream liqueurs.
I'm gonna take the one beer for fun's sake.
For funsies.
For funsies, we'll start with that. And then we'll look into your variety of cream liqueurs.
They actually have one from every different Eastern European country.
Good lord.
This is amazing.
It's like a unique labels. Not one of them is in English. So, and they're perfectly aligned by height.
I
So-
don't know what any of
beautiful
them
then.
mean, but I like the slope.
They're very symmetrical.
Thank you.
The whole cabin has a very eccentric look.
Really?
Yes.
What do you call crocheted blankets?
Crocheted
Crocheted
blankets.
No, there's Afghans. My grandmother made these Afghans.
They're beautiful.
Thank you.
So, Alejandro, do you want to start the fire with me? We can roast some marshmallows.
I want to do marshmallows.
I
Yay!
love marshmallows.
He pounds on the table a little bit and runs over.
You know that.
What would you other two like to do while Alejandro and Sam start to build the fire?
Well, I would like to walk around the cabin. Is it a multi-bedroomed cabin?
It is a 2-tiered cabin with 3 bedrooms.
All right. Hey guys, I'm gonna go find the head upstairs. So I'm gonna head upstairs.
Is there a reason you need to be far away from the rest of us?
No. I just want to go up. Need to drain the lizard. Long drive.
Jerry,
Gibbs.
are you lying? Do you have to poop? Because let me tell you about the septic system here.
Oh, please let me know about the septic system, Gibbs.
It's fickle.
Okay. I promise not to flush too much down the turlet. I'm gonna gonna head upstairs for a little bit.
And go check out the place a little bit. Just do your survey.
Yeah.
All right, Hubert is.
I put on gloves very slowly.
Any reason for the gloves? Just you want to put on gloves in the corner? All right. Hubert, you put your gloves on. Sam, you start to, put some logs.
We're putting some logs on. I'm showing him that you have to make
They're
the
both
Give me
putting logs on.
give me a pull so you can tell me how much of a roaring fire you guys make.
God, I hope you just botch it. First one.
First pull
and
down.
then I light the entire cabin on fire.
Great. So you make a nice roaring fire. Hubert's excited and he keeps wanting to help and he wants to light the paper specifically.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get some newspaper because I'm gonna assume that there's newspaper here, and if not, we brought that newspaper.
It's 2050 and newspapers are extinct. No, it's fine. There's newspapers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna balsam up,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna show him that you gotta put it in the middle there.
Wait,
And then
let me see it first.
yes.
I love the smell of newsprint.
Upstairs, Jerry shudders a little bit just knowing that something creepy is happening downstairs.
Oh man! For people who are just joining us now, we're playing Dread, and this is amazing. Jerry, you'll go upstairs and you start checking out the different. There's, it's a very nice log cabin, but you also notice that a lot of Hubert's family has added some of their eccentricities inside of it. For example, there is a stuffed skunk that just is sitting in the corner.
Where we find the animals and we don't want them to just rot. So we stuff them.
There's a lot of
I'm getting real handsy with everything too.
Yeah,
I'm getting real handsy with
They're meant
move
to be
things.
stroked.
There's a lot of old pictures and some classic books in various. I forgot. There's still this. There's the Sundance. Okay, this is gonna get weird. Forgot.
Are we supposed to dance now?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we get subscribers. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing.
Jerry, you start walking around and you notice that the top floor actually has a really great panoramic view. Like you didn't notice this from the outside because it's facing the back, but like 2 of the walls have like a kind of modern style window. Spread where it's like 3 different panels of glass that like look out towards the forest. You guys are in like an old growth style forest.
Guess who installed those windows?
Who installed them, Huberts?
No, it was my grandmother actually. It wasn't me. I can't take credit.
She has nice handiwork.
She was
really
crafty.
Nice job painting these windows.
She
Hubes
also
Graham.
made the Afghans.
Did she do it while making the Afghans? Or did you make it?
There is Sam. One of the things that you notice in the living room area is that there is an obnoxiously large pile of Afghans, like 2 stacks that look like they could be made into like a pillow fort.
So yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna hint to Alejandro. I'm gonna be like, hey, guess what we're doing after?
Hey, what, Sam? What?
We're totally gonna make us a pillow fort. Dude, after we light this fire, can you get as many pillows as you can?
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh, there's no pillows in this house.
What? There's no pillow. You guys sleep like cone heads, vertical.
Are there any?
Didn't believe in them.
Jerry, you notice. Make a pull for me, real quick.
Grandmother always said pillows were for the weak.
You birds.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Well
That was
done.
great.
This is why we're friends.
I pulled it so good.
And you pull it, so put it back up. You gotta put it
Oh,
on
right.
top.
I don't.
You gotta put it up there. That's right, square it up. So you notice as you're walking out, like, it's a beautiful starscape, like the moon's full. It's just kind of like a beautiful old growth forest, and you start to notice that there are like some flickering blue lights, like slow pulses of blue lights that are kind of coming from deep inside of the forest.
That's strange.
There's big lightning bugs. Didn't know we had lightning bugs out here in Big Bear.
I
Big
run
Bear.
as
Probably
fast as I can towards the nearest blue light.
Hubert, you're not upstairs with Jerry. You can't see it right now. You're still downstairs.
I'm looking at my gloves in the living room.
Great. Hubert, your gloves are on. They're feeling very latex and textury. You're enjoying rubbing them together
They're thick
as they
latex
make
and they go to the
they're
elbow.
latex gloves.
as they make squeaky sounds as you rub.
Oh, can Jerry hear that from upstairs?
Yes. Okay. What would you? So you guys, Sam, you make an amazing pillow fort with Alejandro.
Yeah,
No
it's
pillows.
amazing. Well, he's off looking for pillows.
Oh, he's off looking for pillows, true.
Yeah.
And he realizes that there's no fucking pillows in this place anywhere.
I don't
He comes around, so he starts just grabbing cushions, and you watch as his little 9-year-old body is covered as he's like holding onto couch cushions and things, and he's stepping forward, and he throws them down in front of you with this big wide look. He's like, I did good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just pick one up and I just wham hit him with it.
Wow! Yeah! He laughs and he giggles as he falls down, and he grabs another one and he swipes at your ankles with it and bops you with another couch cushion. You guys start the pull for the best pillow fight of your life.
Best pillow fight ever.
I run and hide behind the seating. It's I fear that they are really fighting.
Pillows or pillows? Pillows. It's pillows, guys. It's pillows. I'm from
Pillows.
Oregon. Deal with it.
Pillows.
Yeah, he knows.
Great. So Hubert, how long do you spend rubbing your latex gloves together?
Oh, now I'm behind the seating.
So I pick one up and I
Okay.
just toss it over. Go, pew!
She grenaded
To
you.
try
She grenaded you, Hubert, with a It already fell next to you, and you just hold it for several seconds after it's already fallen next to you.
I come careening around the seating and I dive at Sam's ankles and I squeeze.
Oh!
All
And
right.
then I fall back.
Pull for a tackle.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Hubert!
Hubert!
You monster!
God.
All right, so you guys roughhouse, and it's like old times, but Alejandro is just having a blast, and he is giggling, and the only one
Fight!
in the way that only a 9-year-old boy who is with his best friends possibly can.
Is Hubert making the same face that Becca's making right now? Oh god.
Jerry,
Yeah.
you've scoped the
I've
place
scoped the
out.
whole place out.
It's-
There's nothing cool.
No,
other than that
unlike what Hubert's saying, the plumbing works fine. There's no issues.
Do I get a signal? Was I playing Angry Birds? Can I play Angry Birds?
No,
while
you
I
have to
was
play
there?
everything offline. It's pretty dead up there. So, which is weird because you were like a couple blocks away and you had like decent signal, but you did get a little higher. So
Yeah.
you know.
I like it here because there's no technology and I can be with my friends.
I think it's good that Alejandro gets out without some iPads and computers and PlayStations every once in a while.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So you guys you finish your little tickle fight.
So I come downstairs to this madness.
So you come downstairs, Jerry, and the first thing you notice is that Alejandro's not there. Like these two are running around, like tickling and having fun.
Oh
They're tackled down and they're having a blast. But like you look around and you see that Alejandro's not there.
Hey, Sam, Hubes. Any eyes on Alejandro?
But
Allie.
Oh my. He's
well,
gotten away.
did have a cushion.
Why did he say getting away?
What?
I mean, he's not in sight.
Is he underneath this giant pile of Afghan?
We should probably check.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, digging through the Afghan piles.
There's so many Afghans.
There's
there.
so many Afghans.
So you guys dig around. You're unturning the Afghans, looking at the pillows. Not pillows, cushions. Because there's no pillows in this place. Because Hubert's grandmother is fucking weird. Pillows. And he doesn't seem to be anywhere. But Hubert, you notice that the sliding door to the back seems to be open, cracked a bit.
I know. Well, look at that, friends. The sliding door. It's partially open.
Was it open when we got here?
Yeah. How did?
You don't know. I mean, you didn't get that far back. It's in the back towards where the kitchen is.
I think I locked up last time I came to this cabin.
So
Last time it was the day grandmother died.
Wait, I thought Grandma was still alive.
No,
Grandma died.
No,
Grandma
she's
died
dead.
a while ago. R.I.P. Jerry's gonna go out to that sliding door and just take a look outside. Maybe bellow a little.
Do we have any, are there lights to like the back porch?
Yeah, there's a
kind of
porch
thing?
light. Yeah, you can
Let's
flick
go
it
ahead and
on.
flick that on.
Before we go any further, I think you two should know how grandmother died.
I mean, we were missing a child here, Hubes. We need to.
Do you want to listen to Hubert's story, or do you want to go and find Alejandro?
Can I listen to it a little bit while still looking?
Yes, you can.
Because like I don't really. I'm doing it. I'm listening to Hubert as much as I normally listen to Hubert.
It was not natural causes. Grandmother died under mysterious circumstances.
Go ahead and make a pull for Jerry for digging around for Alejandro.
But I don't know if Jerry's listening.
Do you have a flashlight anywhere that we could, flashlight?
Pull for a flashlight after Jerry's done.
There's many candles.
But
There's
a
many
flashlight.
candles.
Unless you have one of those, like, old school lanterns, because that would be cool.
Just tall, taper candles.
God, I really hope Sam doesn't die from looking for a flashlight.
Sam, find the flashlight. Look at her hand shake.
I know.
love it.
There's.
Don't look in that drawer.
That's not the right drawer.
You shouldn't look in that drawer.
Not in that
Grandmother
drawer.
kept things in there that no one should see.
What?
You open a drawer and it has like something like 60 different preserved beetles.
So many
But it's not.
beetles.
But it's not different beetles. It's the same type of beetle.
She had a favorite.
Are they like shiny blue ones or just the black?
Grade 14 brings up a good point.
What did you bring up?
Don't open Grandma's vibrator drawer.
Yeah.
It has a.
I don't know what
it
she
has-
did with these beetles.
They're black, long, and slender.
Oh, I don't
You know?
know.
And there also happens to be a flashlight in that same drawer.
You have
Alright?
to reach
I'm gonna-
underneath the beetles.
Is there anything around that I can just like scoot the beetles away with other than my hands?
No, it's hilarious because they're
use
not
my
even preserved in a
glove.
drawer.
They're
They're just floating freely inside of the drawer.
So they're just like in there.
They're just in there. So you have to reach into the
I'm
beetles.
gonna like open the drawer all the way out
Uh-huh.
and take it off of the shelf. and then like shake it so all the beetles go to one side so that I can get the flashlight
That's
without
fine.
touching them.
You get it.
You know that physics would dictate that the flashlight would roll where the beetles go, right?
It's fine.
Okay.
Flashlights roll slower than beetles.
Yep.
Hubert would know.
Physics.
Hubert would know.
Beetle physics.
Oh, this is amazing. Yeah. So okay, so
If you're just joining on Hubert Company.
and this is Jerry and Sam. We're all playing Dread. We're pulling from the tower, and this is probably the weirdest game of Dread I've ever played. But cheers, you know. You find the flashlight, no problem.
Okay, cool.
Grandmother's liqueurs are making me feisty.
Hubert went back for a little bit of, Slovakian liqueur.
We're assuming. No one can read the labels.
And Hubert comes back with his lumbering gait and wearing latex gloves, and Sam comes out with the flashlight.
I put on a bit of weight. My steps are heavy.
I would have thought you kept in shape with all of the mail delivery.
You would think.
I guess Hubert snacks too much on the route. So what would you like to do? You're still on the porch with a flashlight, and Hubert, at least on the porch, doesn't anywhere to be seen. Oh,
Yeah.
I made you pull to see if you could find him.
Yeah, and
So
I was successful.
You were successful, so you do see that there seems to be in the underbrush. There is a little bit of a parting of underbrush, as well as a tiny little dog-like thing, threadbare. So it's a little like plushy toy,
Puppy?
you know. And
Is it Puppy?
it's Puppy.
Puppy.
Yeah, and it's laying in kind of the beginning of the trail leading
Oh
out
wait,
into
is
the
that
forest.
Hubes? Is that your old dog?
It's my beloved childhood plaything.
Did you bring that with you? Or has that been
No,
here?
remember, he always brings this with him wherever he goes. I thought that being, in his late 20s, he'd stop bringing that, but
I left
Well,
it
you
here.
haven't been around for a while, and
it's true.
I haven't been around for a while, and
Exposition.
Exposition.
These are my high school friends.
Oh, are you introducing us to Puppy again?
You want to see?
Hello, Puppy.
Puppy, these are my friends, Jerry and Sam. You remember them from years ago, don't you, Puppy?
So Puppy is lead.
He says hello.
hi, puppy.
Puppy's right on the edge of a trail that seems to be leading out into the forest.
Hey, Sam, you find that flashlight yet?
Yeah, I got it over here.
Okay. I think that Alejandro went through the bushes.
Alejandro probably left Puppy here.
Yeah.
Why
Why
did
you let him play with Puppy, Hubert?
Puppy, why did you let him play with you?
Oh, don't chastise the dog.
So you guys move into the forest, following the trail with Puppy. Is Puppy leading or is Puppy behind?
Puppy's leading.
And the first thing you notice is it's kind of in the old growth forest. It's nighttime, so there are crickets and there are birds and there are a couple of just light forest sounds that are across the space. But you start to see that pulsing blue light again.
Oh,
You know.
that's peculiar.
And as you kind of get a little closer, you notice that there are these small glowing mushrooms.
Hello, mushroom.
You know?
Huh.
You've seen bioluminescence before, right?
No.
Who hasn't?
Right.
What is that?
Well, Jerry hasn't.
Never heard of it.
Jerry, touch it. Touch the bioluminescence, Jerry.
Just because you really want me to, Hubes, I'm really not going to.
Jerry, you're such a good friend.
Oh,
you
God.
always joke with me and Puppy.
Can I see Puppy?
She's drawing. Yep, Fuzzy Bear King, she absolutely is drawing Puppy.
She's drawing
She
Puppy. Oh,
drew
God.
Puppy.
So
Wait, you want to
see-
show?
You're here.
Puppy?
Go put it on camera once.
Puppy needs a permanent marker to be more established.
I cannot get it for you, sadly. So you guys notice a couple of green, and they're in a. They seem to be in a little circle.
The mushrooms?
The mushrooms, and they.
Fairy circle.
It's like,
That's, how
fairy
many?
circle.
You said 3?
Well, you saw a couple, but then as you got closer, you started to see that there are like 5 or 6 that are scattered in a little like circle around it, and you see Alejandro's in the middle of it, and he's turning around, and he's like completely just mesmerized by all the lights that are around him.
What are you doing?
I found Chupacabra. Look at him. He's somewhere here. I saw him around.
Chupacabra is a physical being.
Well, I saw him. He was following me. He was in the forest when I went outside when we were playing pillow forts.
What?
Hey, Alejandro, you touch any of those mushrooms, bud? You touch any of those mushrooms?
Tell Puppy.
No.
Tell Puppy the truth.
Is that how kids? He's lying, right? I mean, I'm a lawyer. I'm a high-powered attorney. I can tell when you're lying, Alejandro.
So, he doesn't, like, none of the mushrooms seem to have been disturbed, but
Okay.
you kind of you're getting closer to Alejandro when suddenly everything goes dark. Like, the mushrooms go dark, and he goes dark. Or not,
I'm gonna shine the flashlight.
Shine the flashlight on him.
Yeah.
All right. And Alejandro, like, he looks at you and he goes, I'm ready to go home now.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm ready for us to go home too. Let's go back to that fire, Alejandro.
Okay. I'm done here.
Yeah, let's head back.
We'll find.
Wait,
Whoa.
I want to stay. Are the blue lights gone?
The blue lights are gone, Hubert.
Okay.
Hubert, where did you get that sock?
It's Puppy.
Oh, okay.
And as you guys walk through, you notice that the air seems to be a lot mustier than it was, and it seems like it's a hot night. And
Puppy, is that you?
Puppy does seem a bit stinky.
Wet.
So.
Wet.
So she, you guys kind of walk back, and the forest is much more, foresty now than it was, because it was kind of weird bathed in the iridescent blue lights. But you guys get back, and then Alejandro kind of like jumps back in and like sits on the couch, like completely, just kind of. His energy is a little gone. Like all that zest he had earlier kind of seems to just be.
Does anyone here
dissipated.
know anything about kids?
Nothing.
So I have to ask, why did our best friend Sally let us take her child?
Because she had some stuff to deal with.
Okay.
Over the weekend, and she was going to come.
Probably a divorce.
And it could be.
I don't think anytime someone's busy, it leads to a divorce, Jerry.
No, it was a divorce.
See? It's a divorce. I've seen Jurassic World.
Oh, put the kids out.
Let the kids go on a vacation.
So.
Puppy would like to talk to Alejandro.
Well, how about we start getting those marshmallows ready?
Okay, you're gonna start getting marshmallows ready.
Yeah.
You want to talk to Alejandro?
Yes, Alejandro. Puppy would like to know, has the divorce made you sad? Sad enough to follow
we
blue
really shouldn't let Hubert psychoanalyze the child.
No. Hubert, you want to help me with the marshmallows?
Yeah. I'm gonna like take. I'd like to take Alejandro like upstairs maybe.
Alejandro?
I'm a famous chupacabra hunter.
Okay, well you famous chupacabra hunters are probably tired and maybe want to do some marshmallows before they go to bed, huh? Huh, champ? So why don't you go with Sam? Hey, Hubert, let's go look at these bottles of unmarked cream liqueurs.
Soon. Do you think that you are psychologically manifesting?
Okay. All right, Hughes, come on.
Okay. So Alejandro gets up and he kind of puts his hand behind his back and he starts, kind of like shuffling his legs. Like all the excitement for the weekend has just been like drained out of him. But he looks at you and he goes, "You believe me, right? I saw him. He was out there."
Yes, we believe you.
You were in a fairy circle. Sometimes those are dangerous.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
yeah, puppy.
Oh, sorry, it's me.
Oh, okay.
I'll put Puppy away in the drawer for now with the beetles.
Oh, poor puppy.
I put the beetle drawer back in its place in the cupboard. This is exactly how grandmother acted before. You know.
God.
How you're acting right now? Because it's really unnerving.
This is how I always act, Jerry. I meant Alejandro.
Oh. She acted a little out of it? Like.
She walked into the forest and she said she saw things and lights and blue mushrooms.
She said she saw blue mushrooms.
She said that.
What else did she say? Do you have anything else you want to share?
She also saw ghosts that looked like flowers but with faces.
All right.
And they floated around.
Okay. So,
she was very lucid up to the end.
She's very lucid. Okay. So you take Alejandro, you're going to take him to bed? He's looking pretty tired.
Yeah,
I'm cracking open a cream liqueur.
Hey, buddy, I think it's time
on the mattress
to go
and
to bed.
Afghans.
Let's get a couple of Afghans. We'll fold them up so you can have a pillow.
Yeah, sorry, no pillows.
No pillows.
Yeah,
And,
come on, buddy.
He kind of like, stumbles upstairs. He's
Do you want to keep the flashlight with you tonight? No, you good?
Yeah.
Would you like a long tapered candle?
No, Hubert. You can have the candle.
It's a good boy.
Oh,
You're a good boy,
Very kind
Alejandro.
of you.
I'm fine. I'm Alejandro, and I'm a big boy.
yep.
And he's gonna go down, and he lays down, and he kind of doesn't grab Puppy, never mind.
No.
He doesn't. He
He
grabs
has
his
his
own
own.
favorite toy, and he puts himself into one of the
Did
guest
someone
beds.
say Puppy's name?
No,
Why is Puppy's voice just a creepier version of Puppy's?
I'm altering my voice to entertain Alejandro.
I think he's just tired. He's just tired.
Good night.
Alright. He like looks at Puppy, and he's like, Hubert, you're weird.
That's right, champ.
So
Sure is.
But you know what? He pats you on the head. Thanks for helping me find Chupacabra.
Anytime, we'll go search for him later.
Okay. He gets a little pep in his step as he, hops back upstairs, and Sam, you put him to bed, and it's kind of the night is yours a little bit. You can stay up and around and drink some of the assorted cream liqueur.
I'm headed straight to cream liqueur.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the three of us are
Allie?
sitting around the fire, right? And you're like, hey guys, remember what we used to play in high school around the campfire? And I bring out a set of dice. Like, you guys remember the game? Guys,
You guys remember
Yeah,
Game?
man.
So you pull out your old dice.
my old game dice.
Oh, man.
Remember these bad boys? Instead of sixes, they have little sickles and hammers on them.
Oh, I didn't bring the extra.
Oh, he didn't actually bring the dice.
Oh, I'm a dick.
Oh, man, let's just... 7.
7. What's 7?
No, it's 7. 7 is remembering true friendship, huh, guys?
True friendship.
True friendship.
With my friends Jerry and Sam and Puppy.
So meta. So meta. Do you want to keep playing game? Sam, would you like to play a game?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take up a round 2.
No.
Second round
great.
2.
So, man, we had some good times.
Oh, 7!
Dude, 7 again?
7.
You know
Good
what that
friends.
means,
What
friendship.
is
Good
seven?
friends.
It means friendship.
Friendship.
7 is the number
7 is
of
for
times.
friendships.
7. Oh, good Lord. Hubert, would you like to play a game?
Wait.
Okay,
Sorry,
man.
sorry, to be meta here. Who gave us this?
Who gave them to you?
This elixir that we're drinking right now?
Hubert's
Oh
grandmother.
no, sorry, out of game.
This
Out of
is-
game.
Oh,
OG guys.
Oh,
out of
OG.
game.
Aqua
Out of
snakes.
game?
Aqua snakes? Thanks, Aqua
Aqua
snakes.
snakes.
My grandmother's user tag was aqua snakes.
She
used
was
to call
a
her
really
that.
hip, she was a really hip grandma.
Yeah, they used to call her that back in the day.
Hubert, what is 10?
10 is the number of times while delivering the mail that I slipped a little something extra in.
I'm sorry. Before I drink here, Hubert, in all good, I just need to know, as a high-powered attorney, what were you slipping into the mail?
I slipped 10 times little pieces of paper confetti into the mail so they would be full of cheer when they opened it.
That's really nice.
Paper confetti makes everyone happier.
Does paper confetti make you happier, Hubert?
Yes. You know who else is made happy by paper confetti? Puppy!
Yep.
What's that?
Friendship.
Puppy wants to play.
Play, puppy.
Put them in your mouth, puppy.
Oh, I don't want to touch my dice.
Snake eyes.
Two is the number of friends Puppy has in you.
You.
Each of you has 2 friends living inside you that Puppy is friends with, and he talks to while you're sleeping. 2 friends.
Just gonna drink.
2 friends inside of us and outside of us. The ones that Puppy talks to and the ones that Puppy don't talk to.
I call them Satans.
Oh God! So Puppy is a Scientologist.
Puppy is, but Hubert is not. Hubert thinks Sunshine is a little crazy.
Pull for Thetans.
Oh God.
I keep trying to make Puppy watch Going Clear, but he won't do it.
Say that a little louder for the microphone.
I keep trying to get Puppy to watch Going Clear, but he won't do it. He says I'm a SP. Watch Going Clear, it'll be funnier and darker.
Okay. So you guys are enjoying the liqueur and having a glorious night, and you guys slowly start to fall asleep as it is a late night, and you are drinking cream liqueur with God knows what's inside of it.
Can I be real for a minute?
Oh please, please, Hubes, just lay it on me.
Social dating apps don't go well for me.
I don't think they work well for anyone.
Okay, good.
What do you got on your profile? Which one do you like the best? I've been experimenting with it. Tinder. All right. Maybe I suggest Coffee Meets Bagel. A little less options they're given, so they'll choose you more frequently.
Yeah.
Coffee Meets Bagel, sponsor. They're not a sponsor. They're not a sponsor.
That. Thanks for the advice, friends.
Does Poppy have his own account?
No, we share.
That was a good use of your old childhood toy.
Yeah.
Jerry, well done. So, as you guys,
So was your childhood.
the dice, yes. Oh God.
The tower.
Don't knock the tower down.
That's what Puppy really looked like, but it was very threadbare.
Oh.
This is from the internet. It's
This-
not my puppy.
That one or that one?
That one. But more, you can see underneath
Here.
the fur.
Yes,
Puppy.
that's what I was
We need
envisioning.
to show to
camera. It's right there.
Underneath the fur, it had patches where you could see the threading.
Yeah, it's a pretty impressive puppy.
I was always confused by the placement of the tail.
Oh, you need to get it right in front of the Jenga tower because it's on the Jenga tower.
Yeah,
and
so
because
that's
it's focused on the Jenga tower. There
So
you go.
he does have
On the
3
left,
legs.
but more threadbare. No, that's his
Swipe
tail.
left for puppy. Yeah. Anyway, continuing. So you guys slowly start to fall asleep, and you wake up. You don't wake up.
We don't
You just don't wake up.
The Jenga tower
It's
is
tower
Jenga.
Hubert, you were the first one to kind of.
I open my eyes.
You open your eyes and
like
you
Hubert
notice
doesn't
that
actually
the
sleep.
log cabin is quiet, and
Quiet.
your friends aren't around you. All right, they seem to have either gotten up and maybe went upstairs,
But
or
we all fell asleep on a pallet together,
On a
made
pallet.
of Afghans. Sometimes you call it a monkey pit. All of your friends, and you
feel
take
like that's
the
somehow a
blankets
racist
and
term.
pillows.
Monkey.
No, it's not. And then you put them on the floor, and you all sleep cuddled together. And we fell asleep cuddling.
Oh, God.
But now they're gone. Jerry,
and you hear a knock
Sam.
on the front door.
I walk slowly, lumbering with my body. I don't carry my weight well. It's new to me.
Why is this body new to him? Oh, God.
I told you I put on a few pounds. I peep through the peephole.
All right, and you knock on the door. Or
I
you,
knock back. I knock back on.
and
Hello?
and you look through the peephole and you see Jerry on the other side of the peephole.
I don't think it's really Jerry.
Hey, Hubes, let me in.
Is he wearing? Oh, he called me Hughes. It's him. Jerry, do the knock. Ten knocks, 11, and with the one more at the end. That's correct.
I don't know why you had to set up the system. It's really confusing, Hubert.
10 knocks with one at the end. 11, but 10 with one. You know the knocks. I open the door slowly, but the chain is on.
The chain is on, so
Sorry, Jerry, the chain is on.
Can you just take it off, Hugh?
I have to close the door to do that.
It's fine. I'm
I
fine
don't
with
want
that.
to be rude and close the door in your face.
I'll allow it. Just don't make me knock again.
Okay,
Jerry, you see behind you, there's this is so hard to do. This is so weird.
I just feel like we're on some kind of Swedish show.
Hey, Jerry, you look behind you and you see Sam, but Sam doesn't look like Sam. Sam seems to be stumbling towards you in a weird way. She's
Oh God, am I being it followed?
she's like stumbling.
I slam the door. I unlock the lock.
Staggering
I
towards you.
pull the chain. It's
And
off.
she's-
I open it.
Alright.
She's got her hands out and she's reaching for you.
Jerry in.
No,
Jerry in.
okay, no.
Jerry.
So and he tries to grasp you. Sam's got her face torn apart.
Oh,
and
God.
she's
What?
looking towards you and she's got like these weird white dead-looking eyes and
The
she's
door is
grabbing
open.
you.
The door is open.
Okay,
No,
all
I'm
right.
gonna close it if you don't come inside.
I'm coming inside. I'm inside.
Okay, pull
Slam
to,
the
door.
pull to
Slam.
avoid Sam's dead hands reaching
Me?
out to you. Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Don't fuck up, Jerry. Oh, yes, good choice.
Oh, thank God.
Bravo,
Thank
Jerry.
God.
Okay. So Jerry, you come in the door and Hubert slams it in front of you.
I
Sam
think Sam looks unhealthy.
Sam puts her hand inside of the door, and you can see that there are white bone marks and torn flesh falling
What is a
from her
bone
arm.
mark?
A bone mark, marks of bone, as in exposed bone.
Oh.
Exposed bone.
All right, I want to slam the door on it. I want to pull it shut.
Pull it shut.
I want to
Pull it
Slam
shut
it
over and
harder,
over again.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, pull to see if you can hold
Wait,
hold
no.
the door.
Slam the door.
Wait,
because
the undead Sam needs to.
The undead Sam
it
needs
opens
to
into the house, so slam it. Not pull it.
slam it.
Slam it.
Slam it. Slam the door.
Oh no.
All right, undead Sam is still like you're slamming it against her arm over and over again, but she's managing to get. She's got enough of a grasp in it that the door is open,
No.
and she's trying with all of her might to pull the door
Is
open.
there a fireplace poker? Like one of those iron pokers?
Check the hearth.
Pull for poker.
Okay, I'm gonna pull.
Hubert can pull for poker too.
Okay.
No, you pull for poker. I'm going going to negotiate.
Alright, I found a poker.
You found a poker.
So it's the best poker ever.
You found the poker. All right. So you found the poker,
Yeah.
and Sam stumbling through. She's
in the door. She's in. She made it in.
You were holding the door shut, right? And she still had her hand in there.
God.
So you ran for the poker, and the door's not open.
I hide behind the door.
I'm sorry, Sam. You're dead. I have to kill you. I made this vow in Boy Scouts. You know this.
Still talk.
Kill the zombies.
If zombies can talk, they're not completely zombies.
Kill the zombies.
Sam, I have a question. If I trade you 3 beetles, will you go away?
Wait, hold on. I have to hear if Sam answers this correctly.
I'm gonna just keep stumbling with the
She doesn't want any beetles. She doesn't want any beetles.
All right.
She doesn't want any beetles.
I'm sorry. I have to bash her head in.
Okay, you're bashing in Sam's head.
I won't look, but Puppy will.
No, it's okay. Don't have
Do it.
have Jerry do it.
Do it, Jerry.
Jerry.
Stab her in the head with a fire puppy.
Okay, now that Puppy really wants me to, I'm really sad that I'm doing this. But yeah,
So you come in, Jerry, and you start hitting Sam with the poker, and she's grabbing you.
No.
She's holding on to you.
Pointy in first. Don't hit her with it.
And she starts. You're hitting her in the head over and over and over again, and she's grabbed you, and she's biting into you.
No!
And she's just pulling flesh out from your bones.
No!
I run out the back door.
And Hubert walks out through the back door and
I
starts
walk
running into the
calmly out
forest.
the back door.
So, Jerry, Sam, you wake up,
Oh, thank God.
and you notice that Hubert's completely gone.
So we're both on what?
Wait, were we having a shared dream? Sam, I just had a dream that you were a zombie and that I was outside. Wait, why did my dream start with Hubert first? This is very confusing. But I was Hubert and then I was me and you were a zombie.
I just had the same dream.
Just all of the liquor just comes
Turn around and start throwing up because that makes me throw up.
it tastes like Eastern Europe.
I need some water. I'm gonna go get some water.
Tell them there's only cream liqueurs.
Guys, there's only cream liqueur. the water tap. You turn it on and start pouring cream liqueur. This is the most hilarious / creepy / weird game of Dread I've ever played. You open up the faucet and just liqueur comes out. It must be tap.
Is this still a dream?
Who knows? Oh gosh.
Hey, I'm gonna go check them
But you both wake up at the same time, yeah. And Hubert is not in the room with you anymore.
I'm more focused on water right now.
Yeah. You mean the cream liqueur because there is no water?
Very disappointed.
Oh,
You can actually have water, but in the game,
That's cool.
you can't.
Okay, Hubert's not here. You're looking for water. Where's Alejandro? We left him upstairs by himself.
Okay, so you can go upstairs and
Yeah,
check
I'm
out
gonna go
Alejandro.
upstairs to try
How
to
about you,
find
Sam?
Alejandro.
Yeah, I hope Hubert didn't decide to gallivant off looking for
Oh, he probably touched.
Chupacabra. All right, let's go upstairs.
Should we look to see if Puppy's still around?
Dude, I don't even know.
Well, it's in the bug drawer. I don't want to open the bug drawer. Let's just go. Let's just go. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're
beetles.
upstairs now.
So you can go upstairs.
Yeah.
So Alejandro, surprise,
It's gone.
is gone.
I took him.
Hubert.
Hubert!
Okay.
Alright.
So, well, let's go see if the back door's open
Okay.
again. 'Cause
Yeah.
maybe they went to that same place.
Door is wide open.
Of course it is.
And there's Puppy laying on the floor.
Wait,
right
they didn't take
outside of
Puppy?
the door.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
no.
laying there with its dead-looking eyes, like staring right up at you, and its weird tail positioned in an awkward format. As it stares up at you, being like,
mean-
why did Hubert leave me?
Why did we never notice that Puppy's tail looks like a dick? Feels like something high schoolers would have
I think
noticed.
that's just one of those things we never. Well, dude, a high schooler carrying around
Yeah.
A plush dog.
I guess that was the reason we didn't really count the dog too much. All right, let's go find Hubert.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick Puppy inside the door, so it's not just awkwardly laying out on the porch.
Right, on the rail.
Yeah.
Take care of Puppy.
We hear in our heads.
Hubert's voice if he were there.
Right.
I shake it out of my head.
And you start to come outside, and you notice that that same kind of trail is around, but more importantly, it's
Is it broad daylight?
It's not. It's still in the middle of the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still absolutely in the middle of the
Then
night.
I go back and grab our flashlight once I realize the porch light doesn't go that far.
Yeah, it doesn't go that far.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's still there, so you can go back
Grab
out.
the flashlight.
Grab the flashlight, and you come out and start looking around, and you will pull to see if you notice anything. And also, does anyone need any more cream liqueur?
I probably will soon.
Yeah, it might be out soon. But if it falls from the top, it doesn't mean true death, right?
What?
It's too late. It's
No,
too...
you committed to that.
You committed,
can't,
yeah.
You can't.
Then I'm gonna.
Maybe you're just gonna
You
get 2
go
for 1.
for the
You're just gonna get a 2
edges.
for 1.
Go for the edges and there's more options later.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have so many weird emotions right now, like tension and dancing. It's so hard to focus.
Yeah, guys, you can't really see it from where I'm sitting, but I just barely noticed when.
Oh, you didn't even notice that was...
Until that last time when I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, there's one right here.
Pull it in.
No, I mean, that can
All right.
just easily be an out.
You, Bayli, you start to see, as you're looking around, that there are the blue glow is kind of still around, but even more importantly, you notice that there are some black shapes that are on some of the old growth trees. All right, and they're like jumping from tree to tree. Like you watch this little black shadows are basically going, boom, 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 and they seem to be hopping from tree to tree.
I'm gonna stand closer to Jerry.
Yeah.
And
What's...
kind of.
And you hear this laugh,
What?
like this eerie. Not bad. Actually, that's about where it was. So.
Yeah.
So
Howler
you guys
monkeys.
keep going into the
It's howler
forest to find
monkeys.
Hubert and Alejandro, or do you
Did I
chicken out
did
and
I like
leave?
thoroughly check the house to see if there was any firearms or...
Would you like to go back in to go look
I-
around for said things?
Grandmother was a sharpshooter.
I mean, I distinctly remember hearing one of Hubert's really weird stories about his grandmother having a blunderbuss.
Oh.
That's probably somewhere in the house.
Blunderbuster.
Maybe.
Let me just. I'm just gonna give it a quick look, see if I can find it, and then I'll
Okay.
be right back. Or
Oh,
you can
no,
come
no,
with
no,
me. You want to come with me? Okay.
Yes, okay.
All right.
Okay, so you're gonna go upstairs and try to pull to see if you can find the blunderbuster.
Resource management.
Okay, so you look around and manage to find what seems to be a giant whoopee cushion that has several iron spikes like you would get on like a rock concert, like something you would see on like a studded jacket, and they've been hot glued to.
Did she make a landmine?
She was a punk.
And it seems to be a whoopee cushion with like cosmetic spikes all over it, and on the right back of it says Blunderbuster.
Oh God.
On the back of it.
She's such a punster.
So, you know.
I think they're trying to get us to make it fall while we're
It's a
down.
butthole buster if you don't play your fingers right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take this thing too. Just in case. I feel like at some point this would have some kind of strategic value.
Humans
Maybe the-
would say you never know when it comes comes in handy.
The poker. There's a poker right
Oh,
in the
maybe
fire?
I don't know if I dreamed that poker or not.
So, Hubert,
Yes?
you are running through the forest and you hear moans behind you.
I'm not used to running in my body.
Yes. You hear these wild and terrifying moans, and you look behind you and you see Sam and Jerry leading a pack of undead as they're stumbling through the forest together towards you.
Is there a tree I could climb or a cave I could hide in?
There is a tree you can climb if you want to try to climb
My
the tree.
body is awkward, but the limbs are well placed.
Feel free to pull to climb your awkward body up to a tree.
This is getting real dangerous, guys. This is real dangerous.
You watch as Jerry's sleek but, lawyerish form is coming towards you, and he has half of his eyeball dangling out, and
Jerry,
he's coming
what's
towards you.
happened to your eyeball?
And Sam, with her exposed bone and her torn flesh, as they're stumbling towards you, and
I
you
don't
know,
think
you
you're
know,
Jerry
Hubert,
anymore.
that they've been eaten, and you did nothing about it. You did absolutely nothing. You watched them die in front of you.
You are making me feel
And it's
guilty.
difficult. And you don't know why you just decided to run instead of help your friends.
It was too late for them.
They've been
Puppy
eaten.
and I have to survive.
And you did, but at what cost?
It cost them 2 friends that didn't seem to like me very much.
They loved you, Hubert. Say it again, Jerry.
I'm up a tree, Jerry, and you always made faces behind my back.
And in front of your back, that's how I show my love.
That's true. I miss you, Jerry. If you still want to be friends, I'll trade you 2 beetles.
I'll take your beetles.
All right.
You take the beetles.
And he's putting his hands out, Becca. He's waiting for you to give him the beetles.
They're in the house. I don't have. Oh, wait. In my pockets, I have just 2.
All right, we'll get back to you, Hubert. Jerry and Sam, you
I have my blunderbuss.
as you're upstairs in the blunderbuss, Sam, you start to feel something itch across your body. It's kind of feels like a little bit of a rash, And you start to scratch yourself, and it starts to get worse. Like it starts to feel like a burning sensation, a little bit.
Yeah.
And you look down at your arm, and you notice that it's starting to bulge out, like the skin is pushing out a little bit.
Oh.
Like something is pushing from underneath your skin.
Is it beetleitis?
I'm gonna.
Probably
There's probably something in those Afghans, like some weird.
You're taking this really well there, Sam.
No, I'm
your
not-
skin is bubbling.
No,
And
you get some ice.
you're watching as
hope they have
Jerry, as
freaking
your
ice
skin starts to bubble,
here.
and suddenly, out of nowhere, you watch as a insect head pokes out and starts wiggling its head around as it's coming out through different parts
No,
of your
just gonna,
skin.
like, start-
No.
Out my
More
skin, pull them out.
I didn't think I had more.
And it starts to
clawing.
pull to get these to start pulling beetles out of your.
Now my arms hurt.
Now your arms. It doesn't hurt. It's weird, but it's just the sensation of little heads
No, I'm just
poking
clawing
out
them out. I am
of
clawing
your
them out.
skin.
Clarification. Tapping is allowed, yes?
Tapping is allowed.
Thank you.
So especially at this stage where it's happening. So you feel them and they start. They come out and you watch as these long, like 2-inch caterpillar size.
I'm just screaming right now.
Screaming.
Just clawing at my arms.
Okay. Oh, what do you and Jerry?
I don't even know what to do otherwise.
Jerry, there's he's just poking out of her.
I'm petrified. I can't do any. Like I can't. can't. I'm done. And I go over to the kitchen and I grab an opened cream liqueur and I just start chugging it. I can't.
Chugging the cream
I just
liqueur.
can't. This is insane. What is it? Oh wait, is it a dream? And then I smack myself in the face.
No.
God damn it! It's not a dream.
No, it's not.
Just
you keep
drinking
smacking yourself in the face. Well, if it is a dream, you're not waking up from this terrible nightmare. For all you know, it's just your body has been like you're just watching your friend upstairs, or you watch your friend upstairs pulling caterpillars out from her arms, and Hubert's in the forest somewhere. You don't know where Alejandro is. So, you know, yeah. So, where are you at, Jerry?
I feel like I've just broken. I'm just broken now. Like I'm just like, all right. Sam.
I'm screaming.
No,
Tell me
okay.
I can't hear anything that you're saying.
Okay. I pull to keep getting caterpillars out of your body because they're poking out through like your shoulders now.
Sam, I have. But.
And you feel as your tights are starting to like the pressure of your tights is wriggling against your legs as they're starting to come out of your legs now too. So
Everyone, we're being raided.
let's raid this
No,
fucker.
like raid as in the.
Oh great! Hey! Thanks, Felicia. So you guys are just you're feeling as caterpillars continue to poke out, and as each one comes out, you're pulling out like a 2-inch long caterpillar and throwing it out. And as they fall onto the floor, and there are several now on the floor, they all turn their head up to you simultaneously with their bug-like eyes, and you hear that laughter again.
I'm just like trying to run away.
As they continue to stare at you and start laughing.
Cool, Sam. I'm gonna go get you a doctor because I think you need a doctor. I'm just gonna go to my car. I'll be right back.
You going to the car, Jerry?
Yeah.
All right.
If only I
I mean, obviously we need help. Like, there's something. I mean, I'd bring you with me, Sam, but you're popping out
I'm not
caterpillars.
paying attention
Like,
to you.
you're-
I'm now running
All
away
right.
from the caterpillars while
right.
attempting.
Where are you running to?
Just away from those.
Okay.
I'm just somewhere in the house.
So downstairs.
Tripping
You're
over
gonna
myself.
run downstairs
yeah.
as you're pulling caterpillars
Yeah.
out. Jerry, you're in the car. All right.
Yep.
And
Driving as fast as I can.
And Hubert,
Yes, I'm
you are
drawing a picture of
you're-
me and puppy.
you and Puppy.
I
You
haven't got the puppy yet.
you watch as all of these creatures start to
In
congregate.
my version of reality, is puppy still with me?
Puppy is not with you. Puppy's not. You're feeling naked.
This is the
And-
saddest part of this
Up
game
the
so far.
tree, as tight as I can.
And you
Hello, tree.
start to see as blue lights start to flare all around the forest again.
Oh, hello.
And you watch as one of them seems to be like moving, you know? Like there's a little blue light that is moving across the forest.
What is it?
It's just literally like if you were to see undergrowth and you were to see like a blue light like a LED flaring in the distance.
You know what
Is it
LEDs
a
are, right,
blue
Hubert?
Person.
Who knows? But it's a little. It's like at least 10 or 15 feet away in the
Hello,
forest.
blue person.
So you're gonna call out to the blue person.
Hello, blue person. Can you help me? There's a horde of zombies at the bottom of my tray.
All right.
They're growling. They used to be my friends, but now my only friend is my tray.
So you watch as the blue light stops and it starts moving towards you a little bit, and you see as a zombie Alejandro starts to stumble
Not
into
you
the
too,
forest, and it
Alejandro.
looks at you with his cataract eyes, and you can see that he's got in his hand something that's pulsing blue, and he's staring at you. And he moans, Chupacabra.
Alejandro,
Play with me.
I have a question.
He doesn't acknowledge you. He just keeps saying, "Play with me."
I would like to play with you, but I feel like you would eat my skin.
He's got something in his hand that seems to be, that seems, of course, to be, making the blue light that is, making his gray and black skin, giving it its hint as he holds it in his hand, and he continues and joins the group of zombies around your tree.
Alejandro, I'm beginning to think your blue light is bad.
What would you like to? What would you?
I spit on him.
You spit on Alejandro. So, okay. Pulled the spit on him effectively.
Oh God, I hope you die from a spit.
Oh man, yeah. Is Saris? I feel bad for people who are just joining us now too, who have no idea what's going on. We are playing Dread. And they are currently in the middle of an adventure with who knows what going on.
God knows what's going on. This is what one of those
Opera.
things. I've played so many games with Ivan, and I love playing games with Ivan because they go into nutball territory. And this is no exception.
No exception to nutball territory.
Yeah.
Alejandro, my spit landed on your face.
He watches like the spit lands on his face, and he shakes his head, and you hear for a second non-Alejandro's voice, or non-zombie Alejandro speak to you and go, Hubert?
Are you in there?
And you watch as he holds his hand up and he opens his hand and one of the blue mushrooms is inside of his hand.
Alejandro, I would trade you one beetle for one blue mushroom. I found another one in my shirt pocket.
Are you going to drop? Are you going to go down? Because you have to get off the tree to go give him a beetle.
No.
Okay, let's go back to you two.
Well, I've driven off.
He's off, and I'm tripping over myself in the house, trying to get away from the caterpillar.
You were in the house, and you're still caterpillars coming out of your body from every pore that you can imagine, and you start to feel them pulse in your cheeks and on your neck as well too. As again, like, I would say, in fact, one of them gets so big, and you pull out, those fuzzy wuzzies.
No.
Those big fuzzy wuzzies. And you feel the texture of like. When you take a...
I know what you're talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about, but this is what it feels like, Sam. It feels like when you take like one of those bottle brushes to clean your glasses, and you pull it out, and you feel as the flecks of like...
I think I'm now dry heaving while I'm...
trying to pull this fuzzy wuzzy out of your neck. All right, pull more caterpillars out of your neck. You're on the bottom of the floor now.
I'm just kind of writhing and
dealing with the pull for caterpillar pullage.
No.
We've gotten to the point where it's just like Ivan's trying to kill us.
Cheers.
I don't have any left.
No,
Oh, then I guess you...
Let me handle you.
Empty.
Come here.
Empty.
Empty.
Yeah, exactly, Matt the Snowman. Thanks for the nightmares, Ivan.
You're welcome. Matt the Snowman, you're welcome.
Cupid's wearing a turtleneck in this picture.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, woolly bear.
So you pull out a gigantic 3-inch woolly bear. Is it like, as you look down at your skin on your neck, as you watch it like extend, is it... And you pull it out and it writhes and it makes it circles the way caterpillars do. As it's, and you flick it and you flick it, and as you flick it, you look as its face comes back at you and goes as it lands onto the floor, and you see the door in front of you, like right outside. Okay, and Jerry, you're in the car.
I'm driving like
driving.
I'm driving like the Dickens.
All right,
The Dickens.
so Jerry, you wake up. And you see that Samantha is writhing on the floor, pulling at her neck as much as she can, and you can see that she's pulling pieces of her skin off.
No, I smack her in the face to wake her up.
And you keep going, but you also start to feel yourself.
No.
As it starts to, like, you're screaming at her, and your face goes numb. It goes totally numb.
Sam, wake up, Sam!
And you can't yell anymore because your face is completely there's no nerves in there anymore, you know, and your whole brain is done.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And you start to feel as other parts of your brain and your part of your body starts to slowly fall into numbness. You know, as you know, pull to resist any kind of fault that is going in here. Do you want to do anything?
I'm trying to smack my face, but it's like because I'm
Too dark is too much. Resist the numbness, Ben, as it comes over you.
He's unpleased.
Wait, why is
Looks like.
She's drawn a picture of Hubert, and the reason he trundles is because he has really fat legs.
It's an accurate description of puppy.
It's like the rest of your body's not too fat, but your legs are real fat.
It's inappropriately large.
But my feet are small.
So you start to feel the resistance of your body as it starts to like fend off the numbness, but just like when you go to the dentist, you start to like, body parts are starting to not have feelings anymore, and you're starting to get sluggish. And you notice as a blue light continues to pulse in the distance away from you.
Oh, really? Can how much control over my legs do I still have? Yeah, where's my drink?
Let me get everybody. You have enough to move, but it's just kind of like only your face and your head is numb right now.
Okay, so like I still have control, because I'd like to run at this point. The blue pulsing is obviously there's something going on with the blue pulsing, and I'd like to go snuff it out.
Snuff it out.
Yeah, I want to go snuff it out. So I'm gonna run. This is the third dream within a dream I've woken up from.
Yeah, you've fucking inception the shit out of this.
Yeah,
right?
So I'm gonna even if this is real and I don't believe it's real, I don't believe in reality anymore. I'm gonna run after that blue light.
Okay.
And I'm gonna crush it.
All right. So you're running after the blue light.
Yeah.
Hubert, you're you are still on your tree with Alejandro, zombie Alejandro.
Alejandro, hello.
He's like,
Could you tell the other zombies to go away? I don't mind you. You're kind of cute as a half zombie.
he doesn't say much more to you at this moment.
I climb further up the tree.
Pull to climb further up the tree.
While she's doing that, we are drinking whiskey and coffee flavored liqueur.
Irish cream.
Is it Irish cream?
In real life?
Yes.
Yeah, you're drinking Irish whiskey and coffee liqueur.
That's the same thing in the tap.
That's what's in the top.
Grandmother had a strange cabin. Do you want to know how she died?
Someone's gonna die so...
Okay, so what happens is so you manage to climb up farther up into the tree.
I go and go. Is there a tree house perhaps up here?
There's no tree house.
No?
In fact, if anything, it's the branches are getting farther and farther away.
Can I jump to other trees?
You absolutely can try to jump to other trees.
I jump to another tree.
Pull to jump to another tree.
Oh, God. I've never seen a Jenga tower this
I'm
holy
really
before.
good at Jenga.
But sorry, so you swing yourself, you're moving yourself forward, and you, with your awkward thunder
This is
thighs,
my body.
you awkwardly like fling yourself, but the trees are so close together that it doesn't matter. So even though you kind of like tumble like a weird like, I don't know, dumpy looking mime, you manage to catch a limb that was farther down from you, and you're holding onto it, and you feel as it bows underneath you from your weight. And
Can it tip all the way to some point far away from the zombies, and I touch the ground and run?
You hear it crack underneath you a little bit, yes, but the zombies are starting now to slowly move from the tree that you were, to now the tree that you're at.
Why are they so smart?
And they're about 10, they're easily 5 or 6 feet away. So if you wanted to jump to get a running start, that would be the way that you can get out of it at the moment. Otherwise...
I'll jump to get a running start, but first I'll spit on them.
Pull to spit on them, and then pull to,
Can that be in one? Because our Jenga tower is almost done.
Do you want to spit on them?
Oh, that rhymed.
Yes, but
If you want to spit on them, you
I'll
gotta pull.
skip the spitting.
Okay,
for
then
now.
pull to jump and roll then, Hubert.
Oh, God.
So
I
you
like that
look,
she goes
you
for
look
the
at
most
these
terrifying
zombies,
pieces.
and you see this Hubert as he's looking at you, and he's got these doe-like eyes as he stares at you, and he's like,
Alejandro, we're not friends anymore.
and you jump down, and you duck and roll, and you are far enough away from the zombies that you can start running. Where do you want to run? Deeper into the forest or back towards the house?
To my minivan.
To your.
The one I deliver the mail with. It says the USPS logo on the side.
You brought your work truck out to camping.
I bring it everywhere.
Okay, so you run back towards the house. Jerry, or actually Sam at this point. So Fuzzy Wuzzy down on the ground.
Yep.
You notice as that's pretty much all you're doing. You're still dealing with these things outside of you.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything you want to do? Or you want to just keep pulling caterpillars out of your body?
I'm pretty preoccupied with that.
Okay,
I'm
pull to keep pulling caterpillars out of your body. Because they keep perping out. So, and now at this point, they're kind of like bulging out from the top of your forehead, and you can feel them coming out from your neck and your back. Oh God, your back!
Oh, you're back.
Oh, Sam, they're coming out of your back, and you're having a hard time reaching them because they're in that place where it's hard to reach, and you can feel them.
I'm gonna get.
And one of them pulls out, and then you feel as it's fluttering, and then like a moth just flies out of your back. Okay.
It's kind of pretty how it goes to the light.
Are you good? You want to keep pulling?
I don't even know what else to do right now. They're
All
just freaking me out.
That's fine. Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, you're running.
Yeah.
You're just stumbling and starting to feel numb, and your feet start to pull out from underneath you. Everything's starting to move, but you see the blue lights in the forest, and you see there's someone holding a blue mushroom high above them, about 50 feet away. It looks like a small person. It could be Alejandro.
In the tree?
He's at the base of a tree.
He's at the base of a tree.
And he's about 50 feet away.
Okay.
You know?
I want to run over there and knock that mushroom out of his hand.
Knock the mushroom out of his hand. All right, so first pull to see if you succumb to numbness. First of all. Josh T. Moody, I am not slurring. Thank you very much.
No one has slowing the words.
I'm doing fine, although it isn't fine. So Ben, you're watching as your legs are starting to pull numb, and you're getting around, but you feel it's like a surge of adrenaline fills your body, and you feel as the movement comes around, and you don't care that your legs are going numb, but you're pulling, and you get to Alejandro, and he looks at you with these doe's white eyes, and he points up to you, and you see Hubert in the trees. He's just hugging the trees. You don't see him.
No.
All right. You just see. All you see is a zombie version of Jerry as he's pulling towards the tree, and you see Alejandro right there, and he holds the mushrooms, and he looks at you, and he puts it in front of you, like he's holding on to it.
Yeah, and I want to just get him out of his hands and just
swipe it away.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, pull to swipe it away. Pull to swipe that sucker away.
Excuse me while I don't dance to this.
I love that there's been enough pulls now that you can pull from the pulls now. This is an amazing tower. All right, so you slap the mushroom away from him, and you watch as it pearls away, and Alejandro like looks at it, and he's like, "What did you do?" And he runs towards the mushroom.
No, I outrun him and I stomp on the mushroom.
You stomp on the mushroom.
Stomp on the mushroom.
Stomp on the mushroom.
Stomp on the mushroom.
Stomping on the mushrooms.
So blue.
Hubert, you see as a zombie version of Jerry is now stumbling after what you remember previously as a zombie Alejandro, but now it's not a zombie Alejandro anymore. It's a regular little boy. It's the little boy that you played tug of war with and you slapped with.
So he needs help.
And he's slapping.
I tiptoe around while Jerry's distracted.
Okay. And you watch as like this zombie Jerry is just going after him, and he's trying to tackle Alejandro.
Bye, Alejandro.
And he grabs him.
I'm not looking.
All right. And are you tiptoeing away or are you tiptoeing towards him?
Away.
You're a terrible friend.
I go to my United States Postal Service.
So you're running towards the van. Okay.
It's a minivan. It's not a full-size van.
Okay. Sam, it's still caterpillar time. There's so many. You're writhing on the floor, just rolling.
I don't know what to do. And is the fire still going?
Fire's still going.
Fire's always
I'm just gonna go ahead and like, I have them on my arms.
Yeah.
And
You're pulling them out
I'm
still.
pulling them out.
Yeah.
I just go and I
Put your hands right in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's weird at this point, especially on your arms where it first started.
Yeah.
They're kind of like coming out like the way you would see like a production line.
So it's just like one after the other. They're just following out. Yeah. So I'm just going for it.
Stick your arm in the fire, Sam!
Yeah.
Pull to burn those caterpillars off. Burn them! You feel the heat as it rushes over inside of you as the heated flame starts to burn and sizzle your flesh.
We're on level 27 of the Jenga
And you
tower.
feel that it's just running inside of you, and you watch as blisters start to pop over on the side of your skin as it goes from 2nd degree to 3rd degree, but you watch in satisfaction as all of these caterpillars just start burning, and there's this feeling inside of you like, oh, die caterpillars, die! Get off of my skin! And you watch as they burn up in flames, and their little voices go as they continue to writhe and burst into flames as they come out as you hold it onto the fire. All right. And you pull your arm up in satisfaction, and you look at it, and it's scarred, and it's blackened, and it looks like jerky, but you're like, fuck you, caterpillars! Fuck you! And it feels great.
Whose
but it
nightmare
hurts.
was this?
Yes.
But it hurts so
Your
bad.
nightmare?
Come get in my van.
Hubert.
I'm sorry, my minivan.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Mushroom's right in front of you. And you run up. You want to squash it?
It's mushrooms. No, what I want to do is, am I feeling, I'm still...
Oh, you're so numb. It's like you've got one, you pretty much, your body is starting to feel, and you feel
Do
like...
I have enough in me to wrap up these mushrooms, not touching them, wrap them up, book it back to the house and throw them in the fire?
You have enough, if you make a pull, that would be enough for you to wrap them up in like a leaf or something, like a giant fern leaf, and you could take it back. You could take it back to the house if you wanted to.
Okay.
I'd allow you to get it to the house with this pull. Wrap it up and get it to the house.
Okay.
Can you do it?
Yes.
All right.
Maybe.
So you're feeling, as you start looking at this blue mushroom, and Alejandro, he's pulling on you. He's like, don't! Stop! Don't! What are you doing? Jerry, no! Stop! As you basically are finding the biggest palm leaf that you can find, and you're wrapping the mushroom inside of it, and you grab it as you start hauling it back into the house.
Level 27 is complete.
And you take it and you throw it in there, and and
I-
Hubert. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I threw the
No,
mushrooms.
you're there. You're inside of the house, but you haven't thrown it into the fire yet.
Alright.
So
Alright.
you're gonna have to do one more pull unless you succumb to get it into the fire. But first, Hubert. All right, everyone's got their own individual journeys going on right here. Hubert.
First, I want to tell 88 East it is not a full-size van, it's a minivan. It has a logo of the United States Postal Service on the side.
All right, so Hubert, you walk out and you see that you come up to your minivan, which does have a logo of the USPS, but it's been spray painted on in like a haphazard kind of way. It looks like someone took a stencil of the USPS and then sloppily tried to like paint by colors.
I don't really work for the United States Post.
It looks like someone painted it by colors.
Wait a second, does that mean
stencil.
that you're just a normal dude? You're just a person.
No, I started my own mail delivery system. I take the mail out of boxes and I redeliver it to the same house.
To the same house, only with a little bit more confetti in it.
I put paper confetti neatly stuffed inside so they have a little cheer.
You get to your black Astro van with your paint by numbers logo over it, and you notice as you hop into the van, and you see that there is a person next to you, and
Hello!
it's the person who always is yelling at you to stop delivering mail at their office. It's the person who you hate the most on your route, and he's looking at you.
I have to work at delivering the mail.
But his jaw's ripped down, and he's got half of his face dangling as his bone-laden fingers start to reach for your face and pull to avoid his grasping and clinging fingers as he digs himself into you.
Jeremy Withers, you don't look so good.
Jeremy Withers is coming after you, Hubert. You've got to pull to avoid his deathly grasp.
I dodge him.
He
and
looks at
slip
you and
out
he
of
says
the
in his
car.
slurred speech, "Stop giving me
My
mail!
minivan!
Stop giving me mail!"
You're in my minivan now.
He looks at you and he just grabs a hold. He's like reaching for his face, and your tiny withered little arms are trying to push him away as he's holding on to you. And he can't seem to get a hold of you at all. It's
Level
like
28.
he's grasping you.
I'm in quick.
Be very careful with the table.
He's so careful with the table. He's grasping a hold of you, but you can't get the car. You can't seem to turn it. Well, you do turn it on, but you're holding on to him as he's attempting to grasp a hold of you, and you feel as his wife, Windy Winters, is staring at you from the other side of the window, and she's got her pearl necklace, and she's got her like upturned collar, and she's got her like ripped open, like you can see as her nose has been ripped off, and a piece of her skin is dangling down from her
Windy
face.
Winters, you look poorly.
And she's banging on your window, trying to break the glass as she's getting closer to you.
If anyone was wondering, the steering column is on the right side because I have to deliver the mail.
Did you make that modification on your own?
I hired the man.
So, all right, so you turn the engine on, and it starts up.
The person I hired was actually grandmother.
Grandma was really good at things.
Jeremy, or not Jeremy.
Jerry?
My name is Hubert.
No, Jerry.
Yeah.
Not Jeremy Winters.
Wait,
Jerry.
do I get out?
You turn the car on and you pull it into full reverse as you're holding Jeremy Winters. You pull the car out and you pull up into the driveway. Yes.
My arms feel strange.
And you pull into the driveway as you start to drive off. You know, Jerry. You've taken this bundle of mushrooms, and you are ready to put into the fire.
Yeah.
And you watch as Alejandro is coming behind you, and you can see that he gives you this big. He's holding another mushroom.
Damn it, Alejandro.
Right, and he looks at you, and he smiles, and he's holding it in front of you, and he smiles, and he's trying to take a bite out of the mushroom, but as he looks at you, he has no teeth. All right, he has no teeth, and you watch him as he just starts to slowly gum this mushroom, like he wants to bite it, and he's looking at you like, you know, but he's just eating it with no gums, and you see that raw like pinkness as he's basically looking like something just mouthing a raw mushroom that's pulsating this blue light, and you see it's so
game sucks.
It's so iridescent that the blue is like almost making his things neon. Hi Josephine, we love you. See you on Monday. And he's just looking at you as you're ready to put this thing into the fire.
Do I have it? Can I?
What? Oh, sorry.
I'd like to take. Can I? I have one bundle in one hand. Am I within distance that I can? Not.
What? Guys, look at that! Thanks for all the stuff. I know you want this thing to fall down.
We're just getting subscribers here, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's close enough to you because he's right next to you. And
Can I double fist this and just because he's just a little child.
He's just a little kid.
He's just a little child.
All right.
Little tiny baby child.
Do you want to pull to snatch both of them and then throw it in the fire?
Yeah.
All right. Pull to snatch them both and throw it in
Can
the fire.
I use an implement?
No, you can't.
This is my pen.
So you look at Alejandro and you stare at this thing as it's looking at you, and you can see as this blowing mushroom is pulsing inside of it, and you see Alejandro's white iridescent smile as his teethless grin is staring at you, and you take both of them and you snatch it from his tiny little 9-year-old hands, and you take them and you chuck them in the fire.
Yes!
And you watch as it erupts into a blue flame in front of you.
Because I'm all numb in the face. I thought you could, you said.
And you look as Alejandro. Why am I rolling dice?
You're such a DM.
Habit.
And you look at as Alejandro stares at you, and he's like crying with his toothless smile, looking at you. And he's like, "Why?" As he grabs a hold of you, and he starts pulling you away from the fire as hard as he possibly can.
He's a tiny little baby child.
He's a tiny little baby child, and he is trying to pull you as far away from as he can. So, you look at him, feeling like, "Oh, I've beaten this thing.
I did it.
I did it. I'm fine."
I did.
And you feel one of your arms just go numb.
Oh, goddamn. I'll let him pull me away. What did I do?
You know?
What's going on?
And Alejandro pulls at you and pulls at you, and suddenly he looks at you and it's like, he just drops you and he just bolts.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, puppy has
What
a question.
happens at 6?
Oh, what happens at 6? 6 is the amount of times you guys will die during this dread session, and you will never know the pain, the anguish, or the glory. Or the fun! Hey!
A little bit of both, Dragon Ace.
A little bit of both. So you run. So Alejandro just bolts out the door.
Yes.
Just behind you, and because Samantha's right next to you as well too.
Yeah.
With her blackened arm, and you can see.
Oh wait, no, but she's sleeping in my version and pulling up.
No, but you
Are
can
we
see
now
her.
together?
now-
and
You
you
can see her,
things?
but she's also staring and you see for a moment where you're looking at Jerry, and Jerry's looking at you, and Jerry, you see her, and her hand, her arm.
What did you do? Oh, sorry.
What
did you do?
Has been blackened to the point of where all you can see is just like a charred skeleton.
What does it smell like in
It
here?
smells like overcooked barbecue. You know? And when you look at Jerry, Sam, all you see is someone who is just like you. More caterpillars continuing to pull himself out of it, and his body starts to amorphous as his arms pull up inside of his chest.
Oh no.
And his head starts to, morph around, and he watches his body become sleek, and he becomes a giant, like, 5.5 foot tall caterpillar.
I don't care what else is going on. I'm just gonna run out of the front door now.
Run out of the front door.
Just running.
Just running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes, Hubert.
That's so gross.
I could get away
Your
in my
nightmares are
United States Postal Service minivan right now, but I'm not going to do that because I forgot Puppy.
So you're gonna go back for Puppy?
Let's go get Puppy.
Alright, so you're gonna slam on your brakes.
Brakes!
You're gonna turn around. Becca, I'm sorry. Hubert, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask you to pull to keep fending off Jeremy Winters.
Jeremy, I defeated you once. And that's not my good hand.
Oh, she's going back for Puppy. As you feel Jeremy Winters' hands is like you're holding him off with your sticky hands. Still has the latex gloves on for some reason.
Oh, God.
And he's pulling at you and he's pulling at you and you're feeling your hands getting weaker. Oh, it hurts.
No.
He's just continuing to pull at you and pull at you. And you're trying to maintain this driving
to it. You have
at
to
the
go.
same time as you're holding off this guy. You have to commit to that because
You
you
have to
touched
commit
it.
to
I don't know
You started
what
pulling
you
it
are.
off.
Started pulling it
You
out.
started pulling that one out. You have to commit to it.
The tower is going to fall now.
Oh, we'll see.
We have to will it into
So as he
place.
pulls onto you, he holds onto you, Becca, as he's grabbing you over and over again, and he's just you can see his hatred-filled eyes as that judging face continues to look at you and ask you
Jeremy,
over and over
leave me
again.
alone.
I'm delivering my mail.
Jeremy Winters, if I disagree to stop bringing your mail back to you with confetti in it, will you agree to get out of my bag?
Never! As you watch as his face drops into a horrific slobber, and you can see red gore pull off of his face.
Level 28 complete.
Oh God! And an amazing bout of
Let's
pure
go
dexterity.
get Puppy.
You turn around and basically make a 180, and you watch as Jeremy Winters slams against the back of the window
Jeremy
on his
Winters.
sides, just knocking him out of the case. And you drive forward back to the cabin and hop out.
Puppy! I'm coming for you.
Wow, Becca. Hubert.
Oh my
That
God.
is insane. All right, Hubert, you are pulling back inside, and that's good. It's good for the moment.
He's by the back door, I remember.
Jerry,
What?
you,
What?
you watch as these creatures, as the numbness starts to take over your body, and what do you want to do? I'm sorry, I'm not describing anything. But Alejandro's gone. Samantha's burning like a crisp next to you. She looks like a burn victim, like a horrific, but only in one directed place. And she's screaming like she won't stop screaming.
I guess I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing in the other dream and beat the shit out of Samantha until she dies, because obviously she's in pain. I want to save my friend from her pain with my one good arm.
All right.
Before this is for your own good, Samantha.
Save yourself, Jerry.
Jerry,
Hopefully it's a dream.
just beat Samantha until she's black and blue.
Clever.
Samantha, you watch as this caterpillar starts slinking towards you, and it comes towards you, and it starts to fling itself on top of you, and if you watch as its giant bipedal jaws, quadrupedic jaws,
Sam!
moving
Sam, I'm
towards you,
so sorry. Sam!
as it
This
attempts
is
to
for your own good.
I'm gonna try to shove him into the fire, Blaze.
shove him into the fire.
Into the fire!
Sam shoved the giant caterpillar into the fire. It's like a Kafka dream, but worse.
What
Shove
are you
it into
doing?
the fire.
Sam, no!
The caterpillar is you. If it were the caterpillar
Yeah, just do that one.
to kill you.
Yeah, that's the best idea.
That's the best idea.
It's the only idea.
Remove Hubert.
Okay, you watch as he's grasping a hold of you. His jaws are leaning over you, and he's clasping, and he's clasping, and he's clasping, and he's trying to grab you. Oh my God! As you just holding the caterpillar off.
Level 29.
As it's grabbing a hold of you, and you're just grasping this caterpillar as its bug eyes and its the standing jaws and its little tiny legs are attempting to grab you in every way that it can.
I'm just using my now, like, destroyed arms as I just try to, like, beat it back.
Hold it in the bay, and you feel it shove. You feel it pushing into the fire, like you're holding it, and you're just about ready to grab it and push it in when Hubert pops into the office, and you watch as
There's an office?
there's an office. No,
By the fireplace.
you see Puppy Hubert in like it's been slightly pushed by Samantha. It's just hanging out there, just dangling right outside.
I missed you.
And you run over to grab Puppy and you pull it up and you look up and Alejandro's there. He's staring at you. But it's zombie Alejandro again. And he's looking at you. But
I don't know if you're a boy or a zombie.
And he's holding 3 mushrooms in his hands. He's got them like cradled in there and he's looking at you.
Did I come in the back door?
You came through the front door and you went to the back door towards where Puppy was.
Puppy was by the back door.
Puppy was by the back door.
Is it still open?
It's still open and Alejandro's right there holding the 3.
He's outside the back door.
He's at the door where Puppy was, looking at you.
I closed the door.
Slam the door. Right there.
Look.
Look. Okay. All right, Jerry.
Yeah.
You're fighting Samantha, and she's continuing.
I'm
to go
not fighting. I'm putting her out of her misery.
Right, Samantha.
I'm killing the giant worm.
It's time for you to kill the giant worm. So it's time for you to pull to kill the giant caterpillar. And at this point, Jerry, go ahead. Just go ahead. Actually, I'm sorry. You just pulled.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Jerry, you need to fend off her wailing arms because her tiny little giant stick arms that are also burnt to a crisp. You didn't realize a woman that has literally only muscle and a few layers of skin left on a single arm could be so strong. So you need to fend her off.
You two
Because she's trying to push you. She's trying to grab you. And she's looking at you.
No, I'm gonna save you, Sam.
And she stares at you, Jeremy, and she's laughing at you.
Oh, fuck.
Okay? She's like, she's got that crazed look in her eye, and when she starts to laugh at you, she opens her mouth, and her iridescent gums, just like Alejandro, are staring at you.
No.
And you start to feel.
You
can go from there down, yes. And you start to feel as you're like plopping like little tiny pools, your teeth just start to slowly fall out one by one, and your face is so numb, and just like a dentist pulling teeth in this awkward state, you just feel as they're dropping like raindrops, like little tiny full drops.
Goodbye, Jerry.
Jerry, you fend off.
Jerry's dead.
You fend off the gumless Sam as she takes you, and she shoves you with all of her might as you fall into the fire.
Shame closet.
And you start to writhe as you burn and fall into the fire and crisp. And it's just, you start to scream in agony as
And
you
I'm
see the
deranged
caterpillar.
now, and I'm just laughing. It's just
continuous laughter.
Was someone laughing?
As you watch as this caterpillar starts to writhe and scream, and it screams, Jerry, it's you scream! as you burn into the fire.
Bye, Jerry. You were a good friend. Go see grandmother now.
Yes. Hubert, you hear screams behind you.
I plug my ears.
As you see zombie Jerry being burnt in a fire as he screams as he's wrestling with a zombie Samantha.
Seems like they're distracted.
And all you can think about is seeing grandmother's blistering and charred corpse.
You know how grandmother died too.
When you found her, and she had plucked out her own eyes.
She had the caterpillar disease as well.
You don't know if she had the caterpillar disease, but you do know.
She jumped in the fire.
But you do know that she was burning the way that Jerry is burning right now.
Just like that. Puppy
I
peeled my
love
eyes.
everyone just reveling in my death right now.
They were waiting for you, Jerry.
Puppy covers my eyes so I don't have to see the burning, just like grandmother died.
Right, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna almost finish this.
Who pushed grandmother into the fire?
And both Sam and Hubert,
I'm not going to.
you have to make 8 pulls now. Each one of you, alternating.
Great.
8 pulls, okay?
No problem. After I get Puppy, I'm going back to my United States Postal Service minivan with a stencil on the side that I did myself, but Puppy helped. Also grandmother. And then I'm going to go away.
She's gonna go away. She's
That's
gonna
not
go away.
in a good way, not the way you said it.
She's going to go
One.
away.
There's so many puns happening on the chat.
There's so many puns. Jerry Jerky. Jerry's now hot stuff. I love it.
Well, I'm just gonna drink.
I'm very drunk right now. I've been drinking for a good hour and a half at least. And it's all grandmother's.
She's just setting you up for failure.
It's all because of grandmother's
1, 2.
cream liqueurs.
So that's 2. This is 3. You got to do 8,
I'm
guys.
doing a tally.
You're doing a tally. Good job, Hubert.
Well done,
Tally
Jerry.
ho.
Keep it up.
I'm going to make it very difficult for you, Samantha.
Oh, Jimmer. Jimmer's Aqua Snakes 54. Yes, you are here, and we appreciate your time. So.
Oh man, Aqua Snakes, we appreciate your extreme
Snakes,
sense of
You are
irony
guilty of this.
with the types of liquor you decided for us to mix.
Never forget Puppy.
How did you know grandmother's favorites?
Grandmother's favorites. Yes.
Cream liqueur.
Well, actually,
Aqua
what?
Snakes knew.
Are you saying that she liked the Bushmills over the Czechoslovakian Irish liqueur? Because I don't know if the Czechs would make pretty good Irish liqueur.
No.
I don't know.
So how many pulls is that? 1, 2, 3,
What
4,
round?
5, 6, 7. One more.
Oh, just 8 in total, or
8
8
in
apiece?
total.
Oh,
I've done
that's way
4.
better. Yeah.
Thanks, Joe Sizzle. Now I have that song stuck in my head.
Great. Okay. So you watch as Jerry is burning in this fire, and you know that you have killed the caterpillar, and Hubert and you, Zombie Hubert, or not Zombie Hubert.
I'm not the zombie and neither are you, puppy.
You look as Zombie Samantha now is turning towards you and coming towards you, and Samantha, you've noticed that the caterpillar is dead, but there is another one. But this one has like this one is the Fuzzy Wuzzy, but it's a giant version of the Fuzzy Wuzzy. It's got giant spikes.
I'm against the wall and I creep slowly sideways against the wall. No one notices me and Puppy.
This one is far enough away and not attacking me.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try to run to the car that I
Run to
think
the
is
car.
still there.
Okay.
Is she still alive?
Who's still alive?
Sam?
Sam is absolutely still alive.
Sam,
and
would
a
you
zombie.
like to get... She's a zombie?
She's a zombie, and she's starting to stumble towards you.
Wait,
she's
she was
coming-
fighting Jerry by the fire. I'm
was.
already at the front door, I would think.
You are.
I open it, and
Alright.
I run to my minivan.
So both of you hop in your respective vehicles.
There's a stencil on the side.
Okay.
I room my engine at Samantha because I want to race.
I immediately peel out. I don't.
All right, both
You're
of you.
dead. I crash into her. I can't let a dead person escape.
Do you want it? So
It's turned into Need for Speed all of a sudden.
Hubert, do you want to run into Zombie Samantha's car?
Yes, grandmother helped me ironclad my minivan.
All right, so pull to try to rush Zombie Samantha's car. God, you guys. Oh, man. I know, I can't stop rolling tri-skill art. I really can't. It's just there. 3, the number of times I've rolled dice falsely tonight. Hey! Game!
God, this is terrible.
This is...
The only way that this could be worse is if it was tequila and cream liqueur.
I'm really glad that it's not tequila.
I would not drink it if it was tequila and cream liqueur.
Puppy and I like it.
I'm sure you do. All right, so what did you pull for?
To not get run over.
I crushed you.
To not get crushed.
All right, so you watch as this just giant fuzzy wuzzy just gets behind the wheel, and you feel its little arms are moving around. As its little caterpillar arms, and it's doing its little caterpillar rolling head nod. That made me a little sick. As it's pulling around.
It's because of the cream liqueur. You shouldn't roll your head around. Otherwise, it's great.
So and you basically pull out in front of this fuzzy wuzzy who is now trying to like ram into you, but you could go into full reverse down the abandoned, not abandoned, but desolate night sky that is the trail leading down towards
If that is the only I just
right.
decide that
Drive.
I am going backwards down this mountain
Hubert.
at night.
Hubert, what are you doing?
Because it's terrible.
I crashed into her car, but
You didn't crash
didn't.
into her car. She avoided
I
you.
didn't crash into her car.
She avoided you, but you can see this zombie Samantha is in a very dexterous way trying to avoid it. And you watch as more zombies start to pull out from the cabin.
I could just drive off, but I see Windy Winters, and we always had a feud, so I put I put my minivan in reverse, and I roll over Windy Winters.
You are right. Pull the roll over Windy Winters.
Oh, there was one.
Poke. Jesus. All right. So you
Windy Winters is dead
you
twice.
pull over Windy Winters, and as you roll over Windy Winters, you notice that Alejandro is at the front door, and he's staring at you, and he's holding what looks like a crushed mushroom in
You're
his
looking
hands.
at me disapprovingly.
And he's looking at you disapprovingly. Yes, thank you for that.
Alejandro, I'm sorry that I did not live up to my promise to your mother to teach you new things because I let your brain turn into zombie mush.
And you watch as a tear rolls down his eyes.
And then I drive off real fast because Windy Winters is double dead. I hated that bitch.
And you drive off, leaving a zombie Alejandro who's holding remnants, bits of mushroom that he has in his face as you see tears roll down his eyes.
Alejandro.
And he drive off, make a pull to drive off into
I
the
hope
sunset.
you live a happy zombie life and eat so many brains that are not mine.
Don't
or
call her name.
puppies.
Dude,
Or grandmothers.
I'm sorry.
So
I
we're
went
gonna
away for a little bit. Did
we're gonna move.
Did she just kill Alejandro?
He
No,
was
she left
already
him.
dead.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so guys, we're gonna implement a new rule: no more poking.
Oh.
Just to keep this moving. All right, once you see a stick, you gotta commit to it.
Pick your stick and
That's what my mom always
stick on the
said.
stick.
So, you are driving. You see this fuzzy wuzzy just blast off into it, going off into the side onto the street, and he's in front of you as he peels off in this minivan in front of you. What do you want to do?
So he's no longer
Chasing you.
chasing me.
No, he tried to back up into you,
Yeah.
and then he hit Windy Winters, he just moved forward.
Yeah, I
really.
didn't.
You
I
didn't
just,
see that.
Yeah.
And you just started driving off down the street.
Should we tell them how we
Am I?
locked the Overlord in a closet?
How we locked Overlord in the closet? Yes. I don't think anyone knows.
Don't tell them then.
Don't tell them. 8.
8 is great.
8 is great. No, it's not great. 8 is great is King's Cup bullshit. So 8.
He's a
Is
zombie.
mate for King's Cup.
8 is mate.
Yeah, then you have to drink with friends.
Still boring.
Yes.
I'm a
So I don't play
drink
that
with
game.
you, says
Indeed.
Puppy.
Puppy, I drink with you, puppy, and you shall be my friend forever.
Hello.
Be my friend.
Don't touch me.
I'm getting very
Don't-
close, but not touching you
Don't
because
touch
I
me.
was on Becca's foot at the beginning of the day.
I know you were. And sadly, I'm not interested in Becca's feet, puppy.
I kind of like the smell. It's
All right.
like your own BO.
So, Sam.
Am I still
You're driving.
having things come out of me?
It's worse. It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop?
You know,
Okay.
it just keeps continuing. In fact, you need to probably make another pull to continue to deal with all of the terrible, terrible things that are popping out of your body and your face and your arms as you continue to drive down the street.
Okay. I'm going to leave this mountain.
Okay, leave this mountain.
I'm just driving. I didn't even think to turn the headlights on because
It's a
I just need to
full moon.
leave here.
Right.
And it's kind of like I've cauterized my arms so
You've
they're not just
cauterized
coming
your
out of my arms, but the rest of me I'm like pressing myself against the back of the seat as hard as I possibly can.
Yeah.
To
You
try
look
to
like
like
Slender Man with
stop them from coming out.
Okay. Yeah.
Can
you
I
just-
just say, cauterized arms are very becoming on you, Samantha.
All right, so you move. You basically are driving forward in a terrible way, and you watch as these little shapes from various places seem to, like, dark shadows just seem to be jumping from various places on the front of the car, and they're keeping tabs with you as they're jumping up to various places on top of roofs, and they just seem to be gliding from place to place. You can't see any details, but they're just shadows as they're moving towards you. So, or not moving towards you, but alongside you.
With me.
With you, yes. You know, Jerry.
I'm dead.
Dead?
I don't even know what to say now.
Jerry's dead, man.
You know.
Can
Jer-
I?
This is Jerry right now. Crackle, crackle, crackle. As his like skin is just. I smell delicious. All right.
Jerry wants
Can
to
he
eat
light the
himself.
rest of the house on fire? If we left him haphazardly laying there, does he light the
You
left?
probably would have lit the place.
Not
on fire.
grandmother's cabin.
Do you want to light Jerry's place on fire? You want to pull to light the cabin on
So
fire?
I double die.
No, you wouldn't
Grandmother-
double
no.
die. You're not
You're
gonna pull
saving
this.
other people from the same fate, Jerry.
Okay, yeah. So we're pulling so that Barbecue Man gets out of the fire for
Pull
one
to-
last scare.
Pull to burn down Grandma's cabin.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
What?
Fuck me.
You're not.
No,
gonna,
you're good.
You're not gonna knock it down. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Puppy has a request.
What is Puppy's request?
Puppy would like to get out and check the tires of our minivan to make sure they have plenty of air before we go onward out
Alright.
of the cabin's area.
Okay, so you get out.
Puppy, that's stupid. They're zombies. Oh, alright, puppy. Have it your way.
So you get out for Puppy's request, and you
Tip, tip, tip.
and you start tapping the tires.
This reminds me of the time Jerry knocked on the door and I knocked back and he gave the correct knock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You feel
What?
you feel as another hand grasp a hold of your hand.
Oh,
As
that's
another
not
creature
puppy.
pulls onto you and pulls on the puppy and starts yanking onto your hand.
No.
And you
This
and you
is unusual.
and you see as a zombie
I just
Jerry
spit.
as pulling onto you. How did Jerry get underneath your van?
Jerry, I last heard of you in a fire.
All right, so you have to. So he's trying to pull onto you and trying to rip Puppy off of you.
No, not puppy! I'll do anything to save puppy.
Pull to save Puppy.
Save puppy.
I want puppy.
No more tapping at all.
Puppy.
Well, that's unfortunate because I picked one that's not coming out. Tapping is allowed.
No, you're not tapping. Tapping's not allowed. Becca, once you pick a thing, you have to commit to it.
You have to commit to the thing that you pick.
Is this a metaphor for life?
Hubert!
It's not coming.
Yes, give me.
Puppy's dead, but Hubert lives.
You watch as
I don't want to go on without you, Puppy.
you watch as Jerry pulls onto Puppy and onto your hand
My dirty sock.
at the same time, and you feel
It was worth it. It's
you feel
clammy,
as
but worth it.
as your heart as a hand pulls you and Puppy's pull towards you, and you hear slowly as your car starts to and it starts to roll forward as you're on the downslope. And as a zombie Jerry is pulling onto Puppy in your hand, you feel the cold rubber of a tire slowly hit onto your shoulder and then lift up on top of your head and then crush your heads. And you watch as you feel as your body starts to crumble underneath the weight of a minivan underneath you.
Somebody had
Sam,
advantage, Ivan.
you drive blindlessly into the night and keep driving.
Life is enjoyable as a ghost. I'm having a wonderful time here in limbo. There's lots of games to play.
They have Jenga in limbo.
Oh wait, does that mean that if there's a limbo, is Jerry now alone with Hubert in limbo?
Stop sending my hosts alcohol. Sam, you drive blind.
I for one appreciate it.
Yes, you drive blindlessly into the night and you go back into town.
And then I hit a tree because I'm driving unsafely.
No.
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 Oh, you survived.
You come back as the morning rises anew. You learn that the house in which you stayed with burnt down in the middle of the night through mysterious circumstances.
But we're ghosts.
And people start to... You basically are apprehended and then put into custody for the murders of both Jerry
And Hubert.
and
Puppy.
and Alejandro, who has gone missing.
Don't forget the Puppy.
You killed a child.
As-
child.
As
And
they...
the Puppy.
And the puppy.
As you sit inside of a cold, dank jail cell, you feel your hands wrapped in front of you, and you hear the sounds of Hubert and Jerry constantly laughing at you in your ear.
Have tea.
And you wake up in the middle of the
I'm
night,
stuck
occasionally
here.
feeling
Forever.
the pops of caterpillars as they run across your body. And you wake up in cold sweats every night now as you continue to remember your friends. And the last visage you saw of Alejandro with tears in his eyes and mushrooms in his arms.
It's your fault.
Woo!
Even though you win, you lose.
I lose.
Ivan wins for
To
sure.
die.
Guys, that was weird. That was fun, but that was
Lord.
weird.
Can I just say, when I filled out your Google form, I just typed Hubert Gumperdale.
You had no idea that would become salad fingers and that we'd get 2 hours of salad fingers?
I'm sorry. Once I made a choice, I gotta stick to that choice.
You do.
I am so impressed by the oddity of that. It was
That was
amazing.
pretty good.
That was really
Yeah.
fun. I'm glad you separated
And
us.
guys, this is such an easy game too, because all it takes is having
Jenga.
having a Jenga set and
Or
maybe
making your own
an
out of
imagination.
rocks.
Maybe an imagination.
Maybe your own out of rocks.
You know? Just
And-
one. This is one of the best things. I love Dread because it is very much. If you have friends who
Was eating the mushrooms the solution, says Leantha Lautu.
I don't know. Well, guess we'll never know.
You
I
had
burned
no
them.
notes whatsoever, which is what I'm
That
impressed
was
by.
amazing.
Did you think about this ahead of time, or are you just making it up?
He didn't have that much time because I submitted my thing at 3.
Yeah, dude, yours is gross. Your weird nightmare is gross.
Your nightmare.
Mine is just I don't have any
gross.
teeth. Yours is gross.
Did I make yours? Did I make yours intense though?
Yeah, no, it was great.
So
It was disgusting.
yeah.
Mine-
What is yours? Just being
Zombies,
alone with
zombie
a.
friends.
I'm just being Hubert.
hers was her friends being eaten by zombies and not being able to help.
I didn't want to though.
You didn't want to.
Because
you ditched them very quickly.
Except for Puppy.
To be fair, I will never tell you what the solution was, if there was even a solution. For all you know, this is exactly how it should have happened.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know?
As far as I'm concerned, you meant to kill us way early on.
I think
You didn't expect us to have such dexterity.
You were amazing in your ability to keep that going until the first
You
death.
obviously weren't heavy-handed enough with this
With the
liqueur.
pulls? With the pull or with the liqueurs? Yeah, no.
Also-
you
No,
did
it was pretty heavy-handed.
Yeah.
Also, we're just really good at Jenga.
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
So,
Good job.
so
Good-
Dread,
good
Dread,
on
is, Dread is a wonderful game because if you have friends who maybe not are ready for like the stats and the rolls of dice and all the complicated elements, I like Dread because it is a one session. It's a single session.
So much fun.
And it is, I call it a glorified ghost story session, in which
Pretty
it's
much.
basically you telling ghost stories around a fire when you're camping, except there's an interactive element to it. And if you're out doing camping in the woods, or if you just want a fun night with friends, I highly encourage you to give an opportunity. I played it with Will, and it was awesome. And this opportunity with these guys was great, even with amazing Hubert in all of his glory.
Thank you for
It was,
amazing.
it was pretty
It was
fun.
no, it was the best.
It was the best. So thank you. Did you guys have fun?
Yes.
So much fun.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Whoever's telling me to put that in my reel, I don't know how to download content from Twitch. It's not possible as far as I'm
Doesn't
concerned.
it go onto YouTube?
It is a little bit of a warm up. I mean,
Send it to me.
Warm up would insinuate that it is not as. That it's not as.
Well, also you can see that Dread could go on pretty long. Like
Yeah.
usually games of Dread only last like
An hour or two.
yeah, maybe.
Ours was in 2 hours and 20 minutes.
2 hours
Yeah,
and 20 minutes.
so that's a long game of Dread.
Right. So it was good. And last time I did a game of Dread, it lasted about this time, but I had 5 players. You know, and it was the same kind of boat in which it was just kind of chaos. In fact, if anything, the Alejandro character is loosely based off of a friend of mine who's going to be coming here next week.
Named Alejandro?
Who made this character, this child.
Preview? Did they get to know?
What's that?
Did they get to know who it was?
Who it was?
Who
I mean,
it
who
is,
inspired
the
Alejandro?
person.
Oh, his name's Shnomo Zingo.
We'll see him next week.
And we'll see him either next week or the week after. He's coming in next week for Steam Park. We're playing Steam Park next week.
Oh.
So,
Shnomo.
Sorry if you saw yesterday when I lied about Dead of Winter.
I apologize. That's actually my fault. That's not Becca's
Well,
fault.
you originally had, before TPK was announced, you had Outbreak Undead scheduled for this day,
Right.
and then we were going to replace it with something.
And I figured
so it
it
makes sense to replace it with RPG.
with an RPG.
Yeah.
Like, that was kind of my original thought, because Dead of Winter is great, but I wanted to highlight another spooky RPG.
I did watch a lot of gameplay of it, and I'm really excited to play it at some point, which we will do.
We will absolutely do.
December, maybe?
Yeah, we have, and if you guys, I don't know if we're going to be putting it up, but we have
Winter.
the full
It's coming.
schedule for November and December lined
Top
up.
secret.
So, game to game
Yes,
is basically ongoing, guys. We have a lot of great things happening.
So, should we play again?
Do you want to play game? Because I don't believe we have too much time left.
We have 10 minutes we could play.
10 minutes is plenty of time to play a game.
I'm
Like,
empty.
Really too
Oh.
much time to
Are you
play
empty?
game.
Goodness.
I'm empty.
Let me refill your game engine. That was a weird thing to say.
Maybe just give me
Feel his
Uh,
game
oh.
engine.
no cream. No.
Just
yeah,
whiskey.
that's good. No. A little more. Come on.
Boop.
Come on. All right, good. No, Ivan. Well, someone's gonna be hanging
we
out and
play
watching
the
Critical
game.
Role from
Now
the
we play the
sidelines.
game.
Now we play the
game.
game.
It's time for game.
It's time for a game.
This is how we play.
So I feel like because we're drinking Irish whiskey, we should play Irish game.
Irish game. Oi, says I.
Would you like to start us off with Irish game?
I sure would, wouldn't I?
Oh, if you're in the woods, then you get
Oh, you're a complete arse.
What do you call it when you find a clover with the poor leaves? What do you call that there?
I don't know, but I say I got a 9. 9 is for having a good time.
Time with
Hi,
the
nine is
Yay,
having a
nine
good
Hey.
Oh,
Now you drink on that. Only you have to drink. These two are optional. 'Cause
Oh
now
no,
we're
what have I
playing
done?
what have you done? What'd you do?
Now it has weird foam.
I don't know
Like
if
a
the
latte
chat
with
can see
almond
this, but
milk.
I've
What do
done
you know?
something horrible.
Something.
I've curdled the cream.
He's curdled his cream. This is the accent that Zach doesn't
Game
like.
can be completely racist, but we can also play American game and do just as much. If we were drinking, like, say, Kentucky whiskey,
Yes.
we could play American game as well, too. Game is best game in all of Mother Russia, not really.
Not really.
It's
It's
fine.
a mix of
Overlord
Mix
can
of Irish
build,
and Russian.
because I have 10 minutes,
Russian.
and it is Becca.
Irish Russian.
It is Becca and I show.
we make sure.
We may play whatever games we wish, and game is best game, not
In
really.
all Mother Russia and Ireland. Not really.
Not really.
Not
So,
really.
Sam or Bayli,
Yes.
play game
Play game in the Russian.
or the Irish.
I think my Russian accent is a little
That
bit
is fair. It is
It's,
still
it's
very
fine.
good.
It's better than
Little bit
most.
better.
okay. Go for
Okay.
it.
Okay. Oh, 12!
Well, you win game.
Oh, winning.
You win game. Drink the rest of your drink, and then we'll play game again.
Okay.
How do you play your what happens?
What? When she
Make
won?
this right.
She won game.
12 is for winning.
She wins the game. She wins the game. Oh
Well.
ah.
6
Oi.
6 is number of babies in orphanage that get to play a game of Duck Duck Goose.
Oh, to Duck Duck Goose.
Duck
plays
Duck
Duck
Goose for
Goose.
the
In
children
orphanages.
orphanage.
That is
Orphanages.
that is best game in orphanage. Not really.
It's chunky now. It's chunky. It's chunky.
And now game is how to make Finn vomit.
Oh, it's
It's for
I
It's-
feel like Jerry in
it's-
Game of Dread because face is numb.
it is the amount of seconds in which we have to acknowledge that game is best game.
Game.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. It is best game.
It's
not
best game in all
best
of
game.
Russia.
Not really. Not really.
No.
Game goes to be
Game moves.
There's nothing in there.
Nah.
We can play. No, let's screw it.
No.
Like Jerry
reason.
Smith.
Ah.
Speaking of Jerry Smith, tomorrow on Gather Your Party, I will be dressed as Rick.
As Rick?
Oh, I did notice this.
Rick
I did
Grimes.
notice this. You have Butterbot.
I am Butterbot.
She
it's
has
my
Butterbot
phone.
on her phone
I
case.
love Rick
What?
and Morty.
What is my purpose?
Pass the butter.
Oh.
Sorry, that was Irish and Russian and
Rick?
Rick.
Oh. Where are my testicles, Summer? Where are my testicles? I can't drink anymore. I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9. What does 9?
9 was having a good time. I'm gonna drink
Please
that.
drink your goddamn water. Ben, we do not want you to be unsafe. So now drink. Sam.
I am not Morty because my
Alright.
fiance David is being Morty. So he's got a really good Morty voice.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Mr.
hey,
Meeseeks.
Rick. Like,
5. 5 is for me feeling very bad that Ben has to drink this.
It's my own
Is that
damn fault.
wait? Is that
very
5?
not good.
Is that 5 regrets that you have for
5 regrets.
Ben? So
is 5.
drink for all 5 regrets.
All 5 of them.
All 5 of them.
Okay, okay.
Tell me how many regrets they are again. 1, 2, 3. That is Mountain Dew. So let that 4 be 4 regrets, and that will be the 5th regret. No, it's 5th regret. Oh.
There is nothing. I am all done with my drinks.
Oh, one more regret in which to drink.
Oh no!
Oh, not good.
One more to regret. Guys,
This is a very big regret.
this is how game is played.
This is so...
Yeah, this is why we don't. This is why you don't see game played on Game to
I
Game.
should have waited.
Guys, you
To
want
finish
us
my Mountain
to
Dew.
play game. This is game. This is
Yeah.
how game's
Okay.
played.
Alright.
I rolled another 6.
What is 6?
Same, 2 and 4.
What is 2 and 4? Is it for every?
No!
No. What is
No!
it? All right.
Some of your
No!
water.
Yeah, please. I think that was your water to begin
It's okay.
with.
6 is number of squares in hopscotch where I fall on my face.
To hopscotch.
Do hopscotch?
Be it a children's dream or a children's reality.
I have no more drinks.
Did you drink though? I gave you very.
I am very drunk. I have to sit here and wait till I'm less drunk before.
Stop giving his
We're
hosts alcohol.
Guys, I believe that is it for Game the Game this week. We enjoyed the beautiful game of Dread. We followed up with a little bit of game, most popular game in all Mother Russia, not really. Please don't do this at home.
Please don't.
This is not
Oh,
what it
no.
is.
Please don't.
No.
Thank you so much for watching Game the Game.
Okay,
They
just
don't like
everyone-
that when you
Everyone's ears.
when you clap at them. They don't like it. I just want to say thank you for watching Game the Game. I won't fall, and I just want to say that Puppy loves you. Have a good night.
We've just seen the
Next
last
week
episode.
on Game the Game.
Bye.
We'll get into it. We'll see you later, all right?
I'm not afraid.